All right, and we are finally live, everyone on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. Thanks a ton for your patience. My name is David Gillespie. This is High Shelf Gaming. We are a weekly podcast and Friday night Twitch stream. And this week, and for the last couple of weeks, and for at least one more week after this, we've been playing Cyberpunk 2020, the pen and paper role playing game. I have here in my hot little hands my favorite RPG book because it is signed by Mike Pondsmith himself. This is the book that I've been using this whole time to run it. Um, it's a really fun system, really fun game, and we don't really have a whole lot in the way of announcements, so I'll just get straight into player and character introductions. We are playing a man down tonight, Phil, who is playing our rocker boy, and his concert is tonight. His character's concert is tonight. I can't raise him. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I hope he's okay. So we're just going to get started without him. And if he joins in progress, phenomenal. If he doesn't, then his cohorts have some mess to clean up. So we'll figure that one out. Joining me all the way over on the left-hand side is Ethan, or his character's name is Weiss. Ethan, why don't you give us a quick intro to Weiss for all the new listeners, new watchers?
Ooh, okay. So Weiss is he's a ripper doc, med techy kind of guy, but he's also a pharmaceuticals whiz, as we've seen in the past couple sessions. And so he's very appropriately named Dr. Weiss. But, what comes with that is an intense case of agoraphobia and social anxiety, so he doesn't talk so good.
Yes.
As far as like social interactions go. But he whipped up his own cure with only some minor side effects, like an intense addiction. So
yeah, you're self-diagnosed and self-medicated, which is totally appropriate in this world.
He's got the degree. Well, he doesn't have a degree, but he's got the know-how to back it up.
That's right. And then also in the center is Hugo playing Snitch Rich. Hugo, why don't you introduce Snitch Rich for the folks that are tuning in for the first time tonight?
Okay, sure. So basically, Snitch Rich, he's an ex-corporate employee. He was born into a corporation, in this case, the Arisaka Corporation, and he basically lived there pretty much, most of his life until roughly a couple of years ago, where he was fired from the corporation. So he actually had to go into the streets. He turned into a nomad, and he got himself into a family. And he's a very smooth guy. He can really work his way around problems. So he slowly began, escalating inside the family, and now he's pretty much, let's say, as a courier. He's in charge of actually delivering stuff for corporations. A little bit of the underground work. I help Weiss, of course, distributing some of the goods that he prepares, and that's pretty much it from my side.
Awesome. And just to do a real quick recap for everybody who's tuning in for the first time, this is session 3. So session 1 started off with kind of a bang. The crew was going to collect a wayward crate from Arisaka. Some booster gang out on the edge of town got their hands on it just by their own dumb luck. And there was a bit of a land grab race to get it, and this crew got there first. When they showed up to the safe house, they killed a couple of booster guys, and then the game really starts with their solo taking a round to the head, and really a big round to the head, dying instantly. And, just sack of potatoes situation. The crew recovers, gets the crate, gets this big piece of ordnance that was used on their friend, and escapes. Since then, they've been kind of lethal to all of their friends. They went to their fixer, the guy who gave them this job, and he lifted the crate out of the car and promptly took a sniper round from very far away. And so he was picked up by trauma team. We are under the impression that he's going to make it, but he hasn't woken up yet. Excuse me. So after that, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle while they move around and try and get to a safe place. They had somebody take a look at it. turns out that Snitch Rich's girlfriend had some involvement with this and texts him and tells him, hey, just open the case. Mind you, by this point, the case has knocked everyone else out with some sort of knockout gas. And so Snitch Rich by himself opens the crate, and inside is some sort of high-end compute inside this crate. And Snitch Rich's girlfriend shows up. They have a conversation, and there's some question about how she's presenting herself, like how does she project herself into this room. And so there's a quick dialogue. Basically, we get the impression that she's in some kind of trouble. Second, I guess that was the second session. So that starts second session. We find out that his girlfriend is in some kind of trouble. Later on, we find out that she is, or most likely, she is an AI, because the node that was used to communicate with Hugo was some sort of AI communication node. Normally, AIs are not allowed to talk to the internet or talk to other AIs. They're not allowed to do all kinds of things to try and keep them hemmed in. And these nodes are one of the ways that they're allowed to communicate with specific things. The idea being this is a protected node and it's only going to be exposed to the things we want it to be exposed to. And that's how we kind of control how far reaching the AI's feelers can get. Weiss's lab got torched and bamboozled by
Big schmore.
by a giant schmore. Your arch rival,
filled with C4.
Yes, your arch rival, Mr. Pepperpants, whom you embarrassed a long time ago, decided to finally exact his revenge. He somehow was contacted or got into contact with the Arisaka people who knew where you were, and he gained access to your lab and set this s'more ablaze. And in the nick of time, you found the C4 underneath it, disconnecting everything so that you didn't die. So, good on you.
Alive but traumatized.
That's right.
The Faustino Weiss story.
Exactly. Okay, so we pick up with you guys. The two of you have been away. Let's see here. Let's see here. Trace, who is our third man, who's currently out right now, and I'm still kind of waiting on his text. I hope he's okay. He has been working on his song all day. He's got a new song written for Henry VII, which was the solo that died. The song is very good. He's been rolling super well on his stuff. And so tonight there's supposed to be a concert where he gets all set up. I think meanwhile you guys were dealing with the hacker who was identifying the crate for you and the stuff within it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
Now, you guys are leaving that place. You've dumped the crate in some dumpster, and you're driving back towards Trace's place. On the way back, Weiss, your aunt calls you. Your aunt is your friend/family member. She works at a university, and she's kind of your mentor, and gives you access to a lot of legitimate fronts for your surgery, for any pharmaceuticals that you may make that are legit and clean. She provides a lot to you, and you know that she's a very well connected woman. So she's calling you kind of right now as you are headed home or headed back to Trace's place.
Okay. I will answer.
Okay. Are you on your meds right now? Are you cooled up or are you not?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, I had to at the end of the last session, I think.
That's right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So your aunt's calling. What's her name? Do we have a name for her?
Yeah, it was Tia Lucia.
Tia Lucia.
Mhm.
Perfect. So she rings and says, I'm sorry, my voice is trash, so I'm not going to do a high-pitched voice. She rings up and says, Weiss, Dr. Weiss, are you are you in a good place for a chat?
Maybe. Are we in the car? Is that where we are?
Sure.
Yeah, reasonably private.
Okay. I want you to know, or I heard something in the rumor mill that might be of import to you. You know, your friend Trace.
Yes, we're going to see him now.
Did you know that he is related to the Ravencroft family?
Maybe? I think so. Yeah, doesn't come up a lot.
So the Ravencrofts are they throw very good parties, and I love going to their parties. Their children are a little spoiled, but their parties are fantastic. The Ravencrofts have apparently found out that Trace wrote a new song. The Ravencrofts,
Mm.
their business is musical litigation. They sue musicians for new music. It looks like he elected to not submit his song to be analyzed by their stuff. So there's a real question about how much of his song is stolen. But either way, I think that the Ravencrofts are looking for him.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
Probably not. Well, I wish that I hope that you I hope that he is safe and fine. I'm sure it's nothing, but they're known to be a little bit more than just litigious when it comes to certain things. So, tread lightly.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Chang's up.
Okay, I'll just say I think Trace is dead.
What? Really?
I think he's probably dead. It's not looking good.
What happened?
His family's looking for him. Apparently, they're gonna try to sue him for his song.
Whoa. Really? I mean, I knew they were in that business, but suing their own family?
Yeah, I mean he did the whole punk rock thing and didn't tell corporate about his song. You know how it goes.
Bad. So what do you think? I mean, what's gonna happen with the concert? I mean, um, do you think that's a go?
I mean, I think if he's dead, probably not.
Ah, man. Okay.
But I
Uh,
mean, he might be alive. But that's not likely, given our track record.
okay. So
We should go look for him, though.
it's no, definitely. Yeah, let's try and find him. Um, I would say if about an hour before the concert we haven't found him, we still have to go ahead with the plan. It's I already. I mean, I made an arrangement um, to meet with my girl at a specific time. I don't think I can reschedule. I mean, I think we'll probably have to improvise if things get a little bit complicated. So yeah, definitely let's go ahead and try to find him. And if we can't, well, we'll just play it by ear.
Okay, sure, yeah. This is okay. What a week.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to go back to your lab? I mean, I think that it is still not clean, right?
It's still being. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to
Okay.
call Trace.
All right. Yeah, you call Trace. It goes straight to voicemail.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, man. We gotta cut town.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm freaking out. I think I'm freaking out.
No. Don't worry. Don't worry.
The drugs aren't working, man.
It's. Do you think we can probably
Not
get a?
good.
Do you think we can get a stronger dose? Anything you can?
There's no stronger dose, buddy.
No. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Okay.
I'll pop another one just to be sure. Let's just be safe here.
So you take another huff of your cool drugs.
Yeah, it's been like an hour.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah. So you give it a big deep breath, and
Ooh,
you
that's
know,
an 11-hour dose too. That's
I mean,
a big one.
yeah, you're smooth sailing for 11 hours. A placebo effect has an impact here. I mean,
Yeah.
placebo effect does have an impact. So like you probably do actually feel a bit better. Biologically, nothing's been proved, but
Yeah.
maybe from his own like sense of stuff, maybe he's a little bit better, maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, good thing you can't overdose on this stuff. Oh, okay. So what are we doing? Huh?
Okay. So in this case, how long before the concert in theory starts? How
Yeah,
much? How?
you guys have about 5 hours before the concert is supposed to be until doors open. And Trace is going to go on stage an hour after doors open.
Mhm.
There's some frontliner kid that they picked up that's going to entertain the crowd for just a little bit. But yeah, you've got about 5 hours. Now you left him at his place. I mean, last you saw, he was just working on his song.
Mhm.
So yeah, you're good to go there.
Okay. Yeah. No. Let's go over there. Let's see if it's still there or not. Let's go there. And if he's not there, I'll figure out something. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's I have a lot of experience improvising all of this when things get tough. So don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm gonna worry. That's just.
Don't
I'm gonna.
worry. I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Okay. Sure. I'm
I-
gonna.
So
I love Snitch Rich's confidence. His world has been rocked. He's got all these problems, and he's like, you know what? It's gonna be fine. It'll be okay.
well,
Yeah, but I know this, and so it's not comforting to me.
well, I mean, overall, I mean, I'm kind of like I try to persuade. I mean, I usually made a living persuading people. I'm trying just to persuade myself that everything's fine.
Yeah, sure.
So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so you're booking it to Trace's place.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now Trace lives in a nice apartment. So you guys pull up to his building. He probably doesn't even have a car, so you have the fob to get to his like parking spot, and you slip your sedan into Trace's parking spot, which is normally either empty or has like a motorcycle on it. So you get there, and he's up on the 30th floor. So you have the run of the place. You can get all the way up there via elevator. You guys tell me how you want to get to Trace's apartment. Since you're spooked, I don't want to just assume you're gonna walk up to it because you may want to do something else. I don't know.
Yeah. No.
I was planning on just walking up to the door.
Yeah,
Perfect.
me too.
Perfect.
I'm assuming nothing wrong is going on. So yeah, we'll just walk over there.
Perfect. All right, cool. So you guys head up, and ding, doors open. There's like probably 5 apartments on this level, and Trace's is all the way at the end. He has a nice like corner view of the city from his place. So
Oh, yeah, this is a nice apartment.
yeah, totally. You guys get there, and door's unlocked.
Is that normal?
You didn't leave it locked, or you didn't leave it unlocked.
Mm,
Door's open.
I think you're muted, Hugo.
So doors open, right? Because you guys, hit the knob. Doors open. Inside, you have a view of, let's call it his a living room space or crash space, and then you can see part of the kitchen dining area. And you can see in the living space that it's ruffled. There's some pillows that are kind of ajar, that are on the ground. There's but that's about it. You remember, I think one of you crashed there or something like that. So sure, but I think you picked up a little bit more before you left.
Man, okay. Man,
He's dead.
is his is his equipment over there, or is it gone?
Which
Like,
equipment?
I mean, his the instrument he was using. I mean, just compose a song. Kind of like, I mean, the stuff he usually carries around.
It's not in this front room. This front room is like where him and his guests hang out. And then the kitchen, dining area where you get beer and all that kind of stuff. Those are the first 2 rooms you see. His work is all done further back into the apartment.
I'm pulling a gun.
All right, you have your gun out? Cool.
I'm pulling a gun. Is it just
Yeah, I think, I mean, I'm also, I have the rifle in there. So I would say, do we hear anything?
Sure. Yeah, give me an awareness notice, both of you.
I just took an extra point in that.
Awesome.
We've been doing a lot of that. Oh,
Yes, you have.
okay.
That's an 18.
21.
Nice. Okay, well, both of you, it's generally quiet in here. You know that he can really light this place up with a lot of tunes, a lot of sound, but it's quiet otherwise. And so you're in this front area and you're kind of listening, and you can hear some rustling in the back. You can hear some sounds like, I don't know, metal sliding on metal. Sounds like maybe furniture getting shifted. You know, like the sound of a heavy bed along a smooth floor, that kind of thing. You hear something like that in the back of the apartment.
Okay, so the room to the back part of the apartment, is it open? Is it?
Yeah, you
How-
step a little bit further in. Let's say that his place is kind of loft like. So once you get into the lounge area, you can see the say open kitchen concept to the left, and then through the lounge area you see kind of a dining area that he's really turned into a separate crash area and a separate sitting area. And then beyond that are a couple of rooms, his bedroom, his studio, and call it a bathroom, guest room are all back there. And you can see that the door to the studio is shut. The door to the bedroom and guest room are both open. The door to the bathroom shut. And there's light. There's natural light coming in to those two rooms with open doors. You can see natural light coming in.
Was the sound coming from the studio?
Yeah, you give it another second, and you're pretty sure the sound was coming from the studio.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and take out the rifle and point at the studio, and I'll shout, "Hey, Trace, we're back with the beers. Do you want one?"
You hear a crash, like a lot of things just hit the ground. Nothing super heavy, but a lot of things just hit the ground.
Okay. I'll shout, "Is everything okay? Need a hand over there?"
Cool.
But I'll keep pointing at the door. I'm gonna just keep on pointing to the door.
All right. Cool. You, Vice, what are you doing?
I am trying to walk across the room with my gun up. I'm ready to kick down the door and fire.
Awesome. So I'll say you're most of the way through this sitting area. You're probably partially in the second sitting area, and you're kind of like creeping towards this door situation. Door opens, and a guy in a big, long black trench coat comes out. It's not Trace. He's wearing some kind of optics, like smart goggles kind of situation. They're stylish, they're fashionable, but some kind of smart goggles. And he's in a suit. And he kind of glances at the two of you and says, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's probably 6'1", broad-shouldered, kind of a bigger guy. He fills up the whole door frame on his way through it. He isn't walking towards you, but he takes a couple of steps out the door and says, "Who the fuck are you?"
It's like, well, the guys that are gonna kill you if you don't tell us where Trace is.
Topin, you could tell me. Been looking for him.
We're at an impasse here.
Give me an awareness notice. Versus
same thing as before. 21.
21. Okay. How's Snitch?
20.
Okay, cool. So both of you then would notice he's got his left hand up, like, "Stop it, what are you doing?" kind of thing. But you notice that his right hand is ever so gently going into his coat. Like, he's not moving fast at all. It's just a very, very gentle, slow movement, and But you catch it. You catch that his hand
Yeah.
is moving probably towards a piece on his side or his back.
Okay. I would say, okay, so we don't want to do anything stupid in here. We're just looking for a friend.
I agree. Nobody should do anything stupid. Least of all, get somebody killed in this room, because it's not going to be me.
Hmm.
His hand stops.
Okay.
He says, "Well, if you don't know where Trace is, Trace might come looking for you. So you're going to come with me."
Yeah.
He steps forward towards you, Vice.
If he gets into point blank range, I'm shooting.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I'll be like, okay.
We're not
wait.
playing that game.
Love it. Okay. Cool. So
This point and pistol won't go to waste.
are you pointing? Are either of you pointing at him, or do you just have your stuff out?
Yeah. No, I'm pointing at him.
Okay.
I mean, mine's like up. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So he stops. And what kind of pistol is it that you have in your hand there, Vice?
I have like that really like heavy auto pistol or something. Like it's like this giant engraved gun.
Okay. Cool.
I think it's the Colt AMT like Mod 2000 or something like that.
Okay. Cool.
Model 2000.
Let's roll initiative, because this guy's going to try to do something. Let's just roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
What do you add to initiative?
It's your reflex, D10 plus reflex. And if you're a solo, you add your combat sense.
Okay, 14.
14. Okay.
14.
All right, cool. Goes first. This guy rolled a 10. So, okay, so this guy takes a step so that Vice is between Hugo and him. Snitch. So Snitch, you've got Vice between you and this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he steps forward and uses his movement to get his left hand on your hand, Vice. So he's gonna try and initiate a grapple so that your pistol can't go off in his face.
Okay.
So he's gonna try and do his grapple on you. Let me pull up the stuff. On PC. Okay. So this is like straight up melee. And so it's versus your dodge and all that stuff. Let's see here. Dodge plus reflex, I believe.
Where is my dodge?
Oh,
I see it. Okay.
Is it a reflex? Yeah, it's a reflex. Dodge and escape. So what's your reflex plus dodge and escape? That's his target number.
My reflex plus dodge and escape. It's just a 7.
Just a 7. Okay.
Yeah, because I just have reflex.
Okay. We'll tell you what. You know what? This might actually be an active system. Go ahead and roll your dodge.
So that's a 10. Does that explode?
Yeah. 10s explode, dude.
That's another one.
All right. Well, I think you just get the one explosion. I don't think it keeps going.
Okay. Okay. So that's a 27.
Okay. Well, that's fucking good. All right.
Okay. There go all my good rolls for the night.
Yeah. No shit, dude.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, because this guy, he rolled well. He was gonna get your dude. But he tries to put a hand on you, and you dodge out of the way. You avoid his grasp. You are both point blank. Now you notice that as part of his like approaching you, his gun is out. It's low and it's at his hip, but it is out. But either way, whichever one of you is higher on initiative, you get to go now. That was his whole action.
I think we're both the same.
We were both the same.
Okay, cool.
So
I want to try to take a point blank shot if I can.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So roll to hit. Your target number is like 12? 13?
12.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's plus handgun and what? Reflex.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so that is another 10.
Good. Good. Yeah. So
Okay.
so you hit.
I'm gonna use another die. I don't trust this.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
And then a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. So roll location and then roll damage.
Okay. So I'll use another one for location.
You don't want to hit him in the right leg.
I think I did hit him in the right leg. It's a 7.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right. So so your shot goes off right leg. What's the damage?
12, 15. That was pretty close to max damage. I had 2 6s and a 5, and then like a 3.
You said
Something like
21.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. The round buries itself into his leg. You don't see any like blood splatter, but you can see him wince in pain. Snitch. Now, Vice
And if I'm
this-
dodging, I should be out of the way.
well, you guys are in point blank. You are
Yeah.
like on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Snitch, you're gonna want to be careful if you're gonna take a shot into this scenario.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. What's my target number?
You are gonna be at, let's call it, you're using your rifle, right?
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna be at close range because of your rifle's like total range is really long, which is normally a 15. I'm gonna add another -3 because these two guys are basically in they've almost got hands on each other, and you don't want to hit your buddy Vice. So
Okay. So I'm gonna use. So it's a 15. I'm gonna use 2 points of luck. And okay. So it's. I really want to head in here. 8, 15. Let's see. So it's a 22.
22. Okay. So yeah, you definitely hit this guy. Go ahead and roll location and damage.
Okay. Location 4.
All right, which
Yeah,
I think is
4.
torso.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I just realized it's on the character sheet.
Yep.
Or at least it's on mine.
Yep.
I feel silly.
So that's a 19.
19. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Vice, you get a good look at this, and Snitch, you get a sense of this too. That round, hits his, hits his suit, and stops, and he doesn't seem to notice it.
That's not good.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool. So this guy,
You're gonna blow my brains out now.
he wants to. He's gonna try and grab you one more time. Oh shit, dude. All right, let's do your dodge and escape versus his stuff.
Okay, no 10 that time. It's a 12.
The 12. Okay, so he
Good.
gets a hand on you. He gets his left hand on you, and all he's doing is pushing your gun away from him. That's all he's doing.
Mhm.
He's not trying to pin you or cause pain or any of that stuff. He's just keeping you from shooting him in the grill. And his pistol, Snitch, is leveled at you, and he lets loose a 3-round burst as he tries to kill you. His stuff is gonna be all that. Okay. Excuse me. Rich, Snitch Rich, what is your dodge?
Oh man, just the reflex. I have a 7.
Okay, cool. All right, so location is 6, which is right leg. Is that right?
Yeah.
Left arm.
Left arm.
It's left arm. Yes.
All right, left arm. Come to you. I need to figure out how many of these shots hit you. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to figure out how many shots and then how many locations. Oh, the 1 3-shot burst. Only 1 hits you. So good on you. All right, let's do some damage.
We could skip it, I think.
Yeah, we totally could. He rolled shit for damage, so you're good there.
Oh, okay.
12 damage total.
Yeah, no, it doesn't even go past the armor. So yeah.
Yeah. He rolled 2 1s and a 2, and then a 6. You know, I mean, he's like, it's a big gun, but it's not. He just rolled shit, so that's how it is. Okay, cool. You two guys. He has you in a grapple. So Vice, if you want to use your gun, you're gonna have to escape that grapple.
Is that the same roll?
It's the same roll. Yeah.
Does that seem likely?
He's good at this. But you did just do like a crazy Matrix dodge like a second ago. So, you know, your character has like 1 great success and 1 failure, but maybe 50-50 odds is, you know, worth it to Vice. I don't know.
How realistic would it be for me to pull my switchblade out of my back pocket and put it in his neck?
Assuming that's like an offhanded thing, right? Because you're
Yeah.
gonna grab your with your left hand and make that happen. I'll give that a go. Let's call it a -4 since you're kind of still in this grapple with this guy and you're a little off balance. But sure, why not? Hit the button and try and, you know, cack it to this guy's neck.
Yeah. So what kind of roll is that?
That is.
It wouldn't
excuse
be
me, that is melee.
brawling or melee.
Yeah, don't you have melee?
I don't have any of them.
I guess fencing or melee. Yeah, there's melee in the reflex stat.
Okay. Either way, it's reflex. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So that's a 14.
All right, 14 versus this guy's stuff. Okay. Yeah, you pull out the switchblade and it comes towards this guy's neck, and you see him lunge back, and is kind of surprised at how vicious Vice is. He kind of pegs you
surprised enough to let go.
Yeah. None of you have broken the grapple, but he's out of the way of that one. Okay. Good
Getting
stuff.
my junkie strength.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, he did not expect a switchblade to enter this scene. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say Snitch, because of the movements these guys have been making, you have a clearer shot at him. Only a -1 instead of the -3 from earlier.
Okay, got it. Okay, let's see how it goes. So I can also do the 3-round burst, right?
Yeah. So a 3-round burst gives you what is it? I just had it a second ago. 3-round burst gives you a +3 to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of that, if you hit, you roll a d6 to figure out how many rounds hit the guy, and then you roll location for each round and damage for each round.
Got it. So in this case, with the -1, so it'll be just a net +2, right?
Yeah, +2.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I'll go for it.
Awesome.
So 15.
I'm not used to having like.
Okay, so that's 25.
25?
Yes.
That hits, dude. Roll a d6. Yeah. Roll a d6 by half. That's how many rounds hit.
2.
All right, hey, that's good. That's good. So 2 rounds bury into this guy. Let's figure out location and damage.
Oh, man. Okay, let's go. First location. So that's going to be a 9. That's left leg.
Left leg.
And right leg.
Okay.
This guy's poor legs.
I know, right? Yeah, he's gonna be like walking around on his knees after this. All right, let's roll damage for both.
Okay, left leg. Here we go. So left leg. Ooh, okay. 18, that's 19. Right leg. Um, 17.
Left leg was what, 19?
19.
Mhm.
Okay.
And right leg, it was 17.
Okay, cool. That 19, you know that hurt him. Doesn't look like that 15, that 17. Oh, wait, was it a 17?
17,
Yeah,
yes.
it doesn't look like that 17 hurt him, but that 19 did.
Okay.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys are plinking this guy down. He hasn't actually done any damage to you guys yet, so that sucks for him. All right. Top of the round is Julian here. He's going to, you know what, Switchblade? That earns you a gun. That earns you a
Okay,
That's
fair.
that earns you a 3-round burst. So
Oof.
he's gonna try and shoot you. Yeah, that's a hit. I'm gonna call that a hit. All right, so figure out how many bullets hit you. 1 stupid bullet. That sucks.
Silly bullet.
All right, 4. What location is 4?
Torso.
Torso. Oh, that sucks. All right,
Yeah, it does.
you got lots of armor in the torso, I'm sure.
No, I don't.
Oh, all right. That's not great. 14 damage.
Okay, so that's just 2.
Well,
That
gets
actually
that
gets
gets
past.
through your armor, correct?
Yeah, so knock it down by 1.
What's your BTM?
BTM -3.
Yeah, so you take nothing.
Oh,
It gets through your armor, so take the armor down a notch. You're gonna lose a level of armor in your torso.
do I lose that? Is it just in the torso?
Yeah,
Because it's single.
you just lose it in the torso. It's
Okay.
punctured the armor, but your body, you're strong enough, you're tough enough that you just absorb. Like,
It's my rippling abs.
yeah, I mean, it's not, the round didn't puncture you; it would have bruised you, but you're tough enough that you didn't get bruised.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I lived.
Yeah, and
Surprising.
And so now your armor, your torso is at a 11. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right. So
Yeah.
and now he is still maintaining grapple. He's been taking minuses to maintain the grapple and shoot. So he's going to maintain this grapple to try and keep your gun out of play.
That's disrespectful.
It is. It is super mean of him. It means you guys are staying in close range or point blank. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I completely forgot the rule of point blank.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Vice. You did not take what was that? 12 damage or 14 damage?
Mm-hmm.
You took max damage because point blank, if you hit, you
So
take max
that
damage.
means I did max damage with my first hit to his leg too.
Yeah. So what is your max damage?
Which is 25.
Okay. So
Okay.
and I think you had told me how much was it originally? You had done like
I mean, it was 20. I had done 21 originally, but it's 25 now.
okay.
4 more.
So 4 more. Okay, yeah, all right. So that's good. All right. Let me go ahead and make a save for him. Oh yeah, he's fine. Okay. Okay. So instead, you take you take 27. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you take 27.
Okay, so my armor is 12 and the BTM is 3, so that's 15. So that's 12 points.
Yeah, you take 15 off the top of incoming damage, and then yeah, you take 15 to the body. So that is, or 12 points. My apologies. You take 12 points.
So how do I mark that? Is it just the boxes?
So the boxes, each one is 1, right? So you're gonna fill up
3.
Yeah, you're gonna go to the end of critical, right? Light, serious, critical. You're gonna go to the end of critical, and I need you to make a stun save.
Okay.
Now the stun save is -2, so whatever your body rating is, take 2 off of that, and then roll under that number.
Okay. So that would be, I'm looking for a 6, And I rolled a 3.
Okay. Perfect. So you're still conscious, you're still fighting fit, all that good stuff.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yes. He's going down now.
Yeah. All right. So, good stuff. You guys.
Go ahead, Vice.
I want to try to break the grapple.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so roll your dodge and escape versus this guy's brawling.
Okay, so that
kind of a crappy roll.
is a 16.
16. Cool, you're out.
Mhm.
Yeah, he rolled a 3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's enough. He's not
Okay.
he's not,
Yeah,
he's
I
not
wanna-
holding on to you now.
Is there a called shot mechanic?
Excuse me. Yes. Yes, there is.
How many minuses do I have to take to shoot him?
Okay, so called shot. What the heck? I thought I had it. Oh, aim shot. -4. -4 to your to hit. Now you guys are in point blank, so your target number is only like 12. So
Only like
-4 makes it a 16, which is probably
It's a
doable.
16.
Yeah.
That is pretty doable.
All right, looks like Phil is jumping in here in just a second.
Okay.
So that's good.
He's gonna walk in with like Chinese food and just be like, "What's going on?"
That's funny.
Okay, so
I
I'm
missed
gonna do that.
All right.
I think.
Yeah, do your called shot. So you gotta beat a 16.
I'm gonna put. Let's see. Okay, so it's a 16, and I have a 7. I'll put 9 points of luck into it
Wow. Okay.
because I'm.
Just don't
This is
roll a 1.
personal.
Just don't roll
Yeah.
a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So that's 50 points of damage to the head.
Well done. Well done. Julian's not making it from that. Yeah, you canal his cranium, and there's blood everywhere. There's blood on you. There's blood all over the wall behind him. He goes down like a sack of potatoes, and the room's quiet.
Oh man.
I don't like that guy.
You did something about it, so you're fine now. He'll never bother you again.
I don't know. We'll search him. Whatever we can find on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start.
Let's get some loot. Let's get some loot out of it.
Yeah, you start going through his pockets. You find wallet. You have his pistol. His pistol is like yours, but augmented a little bit. He's got a smart link and stuff like that. And he's using different rounds than what you are.
Okay.
Which is where he got a little extra damage out of it.
I'll pick those rounds up.
Yeah, totally. He has a spare mag for his gun, and he has cell phone, and looks like you look through his wallet, you find out his name is Julian Nico, and he is a card carrying trauma team member.
Can
really?
the windows open?
Yes.
Well, you don't know. Probably not 30 floors up.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a long ride down. So
and you open him up a little bit, and sure enough, right there, like just where his heart is a little trauma team biomonitor.
Yeah, let me go. Let's go check the windows.
No, just go ahead and check him. I'll go check the windows. If they're closed or something, I'll see if I can shoot just to break them. But
yeah, I'll look out the window of like the guest bedroom since those doors were open.
Cool. Yeah, you go into the guest bedroom. Everything's in here trashed. Things have been turned over. Drawers have been pulled out. That window is solid. Does not open.
I'll just fire around into it to see what happens.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's a leader. Okay, cool. Round goes straight through, and you see like a little spidering of the tempered glass.
All right, we have pretty high body scores. Let's just toss him out the window. See if that works. I mean, the bullet went through.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
So
We're gonna go for it.
So you guys heft this dude who's like bleeding. Like a lot of blood. Like head wounds bleed a lot, even though the guy's dead.
How's his jacket?
It's a gorgeous jacket.
Okay, I'll pull
hold
it
on a
off.
second. Hold on a second. Let me change up the thing.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on a second, guys. To
Miss you.
Trey, you're not gonna be happy.
Hope Szechuan Palace was worth it.
Szechuan Palace.
going to getting food. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me transition. Hey, there we go. Now we have everybody. So
Great.
yeah. Trace, you took a break from recording, and you still have about 4 hours before your concert. So you went and got some dinner, and you're bringing, let's call it Indian food. You're bringing Indian food back because you figure the guys are going to be hungry. And you come home, your door's open, and you swear you hear the sound of maybe a gorilla banging on something. You're not really sure what. Your stuff is kind of tossed a little bit. Like you have this sitting room right in the front. Looks like the pillows have been turned over. The couch was kind of taken apart a little bit. That banging is coming from the back. It's coming from one of your guest rooms. In your nice big 30th floor apartment. In the second kind of lounge hangout area, a lot of blood. And it's still this gunk, rakunk, rakunk, and you hear like the sound of splintering glass. This blood that you see in your second lounging area is a big pool of blood, and it goes straight back, not like a dragging smear, but like big fat drops or a streaming of blood as whatever produced this blood is carried into the guest room, and all this banging is coming from the guest room.
Okay. All right. Pull the big pistol.
Yeah. You've got your giant pistol, not your combat shotty, but your giant pistol.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Slide towards the door.
Yeah. You
listen.
You get to this door and you hear. It sounds like people grunting, and sounds like something smashing into your window. You can hear like the high pitched tink 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 of the glass, like breaking or being smashed or under strain.
Slowly open the door with my foot and bring the gun up and figure out what the hell's going on.
Door is actually open. You've been stealthed up against the wall, and you can hear right through this open door. So you're gonna give it a little look around?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, you've got your gun up. You look around. You've got Snitch Rich and Weiss holding this dude in a. Did you guys take off his jacket?
I took off his jacket. I kind of want to keep it.
Okay. Yeah. Did you take off his armor vest?
No.
Okay. No. So you see this dude.
We were hoping that would help with the.
Okay. So you
the Windows man.
Yeah, you see Snitch Rich and Weiss. They're most of the way done at this point. There's this heavy body, a big guy, 6 foot something, and they are battery ramming him head first into your window. And it looks like the bottom of the window started to give way and it's starting to flap. It's the tempered glass situation, so it doesn't really shatter. It just makes a big sheet as it moves out of the way. And they've got, I mean, it's a gory scene. Your guest bed is fucked. It's ruined. It's full of like blood and like it smells like shit in here. I mean, it's bad. And this body is like maybe head and a shoulder out the window as they're trying to cram it through the opening they've made in your guest window. They don't see you. They're busy, like working this problem, trying to get it out the building.
Do I know this person they're trying to murder?
Never seen him before.
Oi!
Hey,
That window fucking opens, mate.
It doesn't. It doesn't open. It doesn't. It's a 30th floor window. It doesn't open.
Well, if it doesn't open, it opens now.
No, I'm fucking kidding. Why are we trying to murder him?
Trauma team.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck all. Bang, 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 bang in the window.
Cool. You help them. Window. You guys open the window, and and this body just falls like a whetstone, and I mean it makes a satisfying kerplunk in the bottom. You know,
he's dead 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah. After that,
he's
definitely.
He's like dead 12 now. I think.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. He's mega dead. Yeah. Your window's jacked. They're still like it's still kind of there, but not really. And yeah, this room is effed. I mean, there's blood everywhere. It's all super dirty around your window. Like obviously they've been smashing it against this window for a minute, trying to get it out the building.
All right.
I'll call my guy once he's done with my lab.
Don't worry.
No, it's fine.
If they can clean s'mores, they can clean this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is on par with the
start
s'more,
at the beginning, before the murder, and the smashy. And why did we have someone that had to be thrown out a window in my apartment? Because I just got fucking dim sum and shit.
It's I'll let Weiss explain.
Okay, so
really.
So
all right then, Weiss.
So my TI called, and apparently your family is trying to sue you over your song. So we'll leave that. We'll put a bookmark in that. We'll come back. So we got here, and this fellow was here, and he got a little aggressive. And so I popped him in the brain pan, and we threw him out the window. You were here for the last part, but that's pretty much all that happened. Oh, he shot me too. I didn't.
You're right.
I'm hurting. I think I got something for that. Sure, I'll pull out one of my like painkillers. I have like one left. I think I have a hypo of like a painkiller.
Cool.
Just pop that. It just gives me +3 to my stun save, which I don't think I.
No,
yeah,
this is good shit.
You don't need it. Don't spend it.
But you know, as far as like,
and noodles, they're good too. So, when you say he got aggressive.
Oh, he said that he was looking for you, and he figured you would look for us, and so that we were coming with him. But that just wasn't. That wasn't good. He got a little handsy, but I fixed it. Good, I think.
Well, yeah, he's a pancake. Do we know who he was?
Julian.
Yeah, you guys have his wallet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you want his wallet?
Oh, cheers, yeah.
So yeah, you thumb through his wallet. His name is Julian, and he's got his work ID is right there. He works for the Ravenclaw library, and he's some corporate stooge in your family's business who was carrying a very big gun. They also have the big gun.
Oh, you want the gun? I think I'm going to keep the jacket. I'm in shock.
A big black trench, yeah.
That's my professional opinion. I'm in shock.
All right. I want to look at his wound real quick. Is he going to be okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. He took a lot of damage to the chest. He took a lot of damage to the chest, but he'll be fine.
Do we need to get him somebody?
He needs to heal under medical care in order to heal up quickly, but he's not bleeding. There's no need to stabilize or any of that kind of stuff. He's not at risk of dying. He got to critical, which is he made a stun save, so he's fine.
Okay.
It's just a question of, healing in Night City is slow.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be several days before Weiss you're back at 100%.
Yeah, and I think I can I can cook some stuff up too to help with that.
Yep.
But
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think you're at a -2 on your die rolls in general. I'll double check that, but I believe that the deeper you are into the stuns, the lower your
More penalties.
Yeah, the more penalty you have.
okay.
Yeah, there's a stun chart on the front of the character sheet, bottom left corner.
Not mine, but
Yours is in the
that's
top
okay.
top middle or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that stun, when it says stun -2, I believe that -2 applies to everything.
Oh, I see the negative now.
Yeah, so I'll double check that, but I
Very
think
faint.
that is the case.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it goes light, medium, critical. And if he dropped a critical, then he's in stun -2 to everything.
All right. So yeah, it's now quiet in your place. You can tell that the place has been tossed before all this happened. But yeah, I mean, this guy is working for your family, and apparently came to harass you, serve you, sue you, something, and got to tussle with these guys.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any
so
papers on him
apparently-
or anything?
I didn't see any papers.
No.
It might be in his jacket. We didn't have a lot of time to check.
Yeah,
You have the jacket. You look through the pockets. There's no papers in those pockets.
Cool. Okay. I've not been
Yeah.
served then.
Yeah, no. You might want to ask your studio. We are not even sure if he broke anything important or not. We were just about to check when he came out and started attacking us. So
Got it.
yeah, but are you okay, man? I mean, we were really worried about you. It's,
I'm good. I just got noodles. We're all right. I got
Yeah.
enough to share. You can have some. I'm gonna look around and see what they fucked up.
Okay. I think Vice can probably have some noodles.
Noodles and maybe a nap. Maybe a nap would be
Yeah.
good at this point in time.
Fun. You go to your
Cool.
studio.
Yeah.
Trace. And the door's kind of, it's just, it's drifted shut. It's not like closed. So you move the door out of the way. And this guy tossed your desk. Your monitors and shit are on the floor. Your mixing board is on the floor. Looked like you tried to get into your computer, but didn't or couldn't. And you do see some folded up papers sitting there on your desk. Just sitting there, nice and neat, little folded thing. You know exactly
Okay.
what that is.
Yeah.
But this room is thrashed. The guy was trying to get access to stuff and got interrupted.
Okay. What did he get? Can I tell if he got anything?
Hugo just dropped. Oh, he's coming back. Okay. You don't know. You certainly are diligent about saving and backing everything up and all that kind of stuff. So you're not worried about having lost any progress.
Right.
But it doesn't look like he got into your computer physically.
Okay.
It doesn't look like he physically got into it. It looks like he wanted to, but didn't have the time.
Got interrupted.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Take the papers, roll them up.
Yep.
Light one end of it. Light a few candles with it. Throw it in the thing.
There you go. Cool. Yeah, it burns in the thing. You have a little house safety alert. Beep 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 beep. Smoke detected.
Yeah.
Smoke detected. You tell it to not worry about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. I have zero interest in the papers. I'd burn them, done, fuck them.
Yep.
I don't care. I'm trying to decide I'm gonna call somebody, bitch at him though.
Yeah.
How much time do we have till we need to be ready for tonight?
You have, what did I say? You have about 4 hours until doors open. So
I think it's been about 3 minutes since we
well,
entered
yeah.
the
I mean, you guys have
5 minutes.
You guys have been working on this body against the window for a little bit, but yeah, you have roughly 5 hours until you're on stage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna look out the window and just wait for trauma team to show up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you've got. Do you have the noodles? Do you eat?
Yeah, I'm eating. I'm
All right,
watching.
cool. So yeah, you're spooning noodles in your mouth.
The wind through my hair is the like
Well-
30th story wind.
Most of this window sheet is still there, so you have to kind of like knock it out of the way with your shoulder and look down. And dude, there's a lot of blood, and there's like bodies from 30th floor up. They don't. I mean, they have the outline of a body, I guess, but it ain't pretty. And you can hear the VTOL. You can hear the VTOL coming. So, yeah, you give it a little glance. Here they come in, from way off, coming down the street, getting low. You hear their little bullhorns telling everybody to clear out of the way. So yeah, they land, they collect him, and then they leave.
Do they collect him on like a stretcher or on like several garbage bags? Because I feel like it might be.
Well, I just hope they actually brought a spatula, because otherwise it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I presume they've seen all kinds, and all they have to do is get it into the box and confirm that he's dead. So they still put him on a stretcher of some kind. Maybe it's like a triple wide for like a really fat person. It's just super wide and like, well, he's kind of wide now that he's fallen from a 30-floor story or a 30-floor window. So this is the right size stretcher for the shape of this person thing that we're
The
going to
remainder of the water balloon.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they do that. And what's weird about Night City is there are still people on the street. Like, people didn't run and panic. They didn't like freak out and go hysterics. Like, I'm sure some people were disturbed. Absolutely. But you still see like a couple going on their date. It's just, this is a hard city, and you can't live here if you're not comfortable with seeing something every so often.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of shuffle back into the main room, eating my noodles.
Yeah, get out of this room that all stinks. It's all stinky in here. So you.
I don't notice. I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's Friday or Thursday. I think it's Friday by now.
No, Thursday. I have no. I have to meet my mother on Friday, so it's we have to finish it on Thursday. Yes,
That's right.
Happy Thursday.
That's right.
I'm just gonna sit down and stare at what I'm assuming is a blank TV. Eat my noodles.
Yeah. I mean, is Vice still in shock?
Probably.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're sitting there, and you're seeing the dim reflection of a person eat.
I'm feeling real cool.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pour him a drink. Bring it over. Just set it near him.
Gonna need a nice weekend to decompress. Do some cooking.
Reload my gun.
Heal.
Put everything back together. And then I still have a little work to finish.
Yeah, I mean, you still have like a couple hours worth of work. You've already done a ton. So you're if you need to stop now, you can. You've got, what you've been doing is layering and harmonies. You've already like got it done. You're just polishing and perfecting. So if you wanted to, you could ditch a couple of those last rolls and still have a great product. But if you don't want to, if you think that, he would want to finish this, then absolutely he could.
Yeah, I think he's going to do that. Once he knows that Vice has got a couple things of comfort around him and that, Rich is cool.
Yeah, Rich seems fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've got a bit more work to do. Let me know if the cops show up and want to know how my window got broken.
It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry.
I'm not too worried about it, but I'll be in here. All right.
All right. By the way, Trace, do you happen to have any I don't know, like duffel bag you're not using? I think I might need it. I'm not going unarmed into this meeting, and I don't feel like walking up with a rifle. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
see what you can find in the closet in there,
Okay.
and anything in there you need, you can have. I'm pointing at the guest room that they just ruined.
Yeah.
Got
in
it.
there.
So I just tried to look for a bag or something where I can actually put the rifle. I mean, I'm assuming that. I mean, of course, it's going to be crowded. I'm hoping
You know,
security is not very tight. So
the cool thing about a musician is they got a lot of guitar cases, and you absolutely find one in there. It's got
There's a
a
gig bag; it'll fit in fine. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And you've got a it's got a classical guitar in it, but as long as you're careful with it and set it aside, you're cool. And yeah, you've got easy stuff in here to store and hide your rifle.
got it. So I'll use one of those. And okay, so the only thing I do is, I mean, since we have a couple of hours, just to kill. What I would like personally to do, it's just get a good feel for the area around where the concert will be. Um, I mean, I just want to figure out, I mean, what would be probably the best place where we can actually leave the car. So if we need to leave in a hurry, what would be like the best exit out of this area? I'm probably, I mean, Trace is it's very likely that if something happens, Trace will still be there in the concert, but I just need to be sure that I can get Vice out and myself, we can be out of there as fast as possible. If I can get to the car, we can lose them.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely spend some time going over the maps of the area. Zooming around, doing street view, and all that kind of stuff. There's Grindhouse is a half indoor, or maybe 1/4 indoor and 3/4 outdoor venue. And it's actually kind of close to Combat Zone. It's about, I don't know, a half block away from Combat Zone. And Combat Zone is just an area, right? It's just a couple of city blocks, kind of close to downtown, and that's where a lot of gangs and violence happens. And a lot of really tough people live there. A grindhouse serves all kinds. So it has kind of high society people that come in to slum it, and it has combat zone people, and it has nomads and all kinds of people. It's got a really eclectic audience, and where it's seated is kind of perfect for that. As far as places to stash the car, there's a number of parking lots or parking garages nearby that you could put the car into. And there's also a number of, like, call them breweries or like small form chemical plants or that kind of thing. Places with loading docks and with like big places for delivery trucks and all that kind of stuff. So if you didn't want to leave your car in a parking garage, you might be able to get away with just stashing it at one of these breweries that's going to be closed by the time the concert's going on. They all have, towing signs posted, but if you don't think you're going to be there that long, then it would totally be fine. So you've got some options on where to be, but you definitely kind of scout that out and give yourself kind of a lay of the land there.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Interestingly, the grindhouse itself does not have a VTOL landing spot, but there is one across the street. There's this like really kind of not hoity-toity, but there's this kind of hipster brewery right across the street from Grindhouse, and they've got a VTOL landing pad on their roof. Just to give you a sense of what you got around there. All right. Vice, you have been you're finished with your noodles. You've your heart rate is back down. Your chest still hurts. It aches, but that's probably going to stay achy for a while now.
Probably got a couple broken ribs or something.
Probably, yeah.
From bullet impact.
Yeah.
So it's not like, so did it actually like puncture my abdomen, or did it just like hit the skin weave and just break a bunch of stuff?
With that much damage, I would say it probably did. You probably didn't have a slug come through, but you had some fragments of metal laced through your flesh.
Okay.
The impact probably did break a rib or two. You probably do have some metal in your body, but not like Not like a wound that's so big that you're going to bleed out from it or anything.
Mhm. Okay, I'll just have a pal look at that this weekend at some point.
Sure. Yeah, no, well, I think that a couple of you have medicine, right? Or,
I mean, just somebody to like pull shrapnel out of my.
yeah. I see what you mean.
Because I probably can't do that without.
There's going to be some heavy minuses if you try and self-extract shrapnel
Yeah.
from your body. Yeah, especially because your surgery table is still fucked for 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just, I'll call a buddy this weekend.
All right, cool.
I'm fine with some shrapnel for a minute. I'm just kind of sitting. I don't really have any. He doesn't have anything to do to be productive or
Right.
anything. So he's like, maybe take a nap.
Yep, cool. Yeah, you take a little breather. Adrenaline dump. Time to snooze for a hot second. And simple enough to do. So let's
roll for nap.
We can go ahead and fast forward a little bit, because I don't think Snitch Rich really has much else he's doing, right? Okay.
No, nothing so far.
Cool. You guys, about an hour later, you do hear sirens. Whoop 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 downstairs. Trace, you don't. You've got your phones in. You're working. But the two of you sitting up there, you do hear the cops have finally arrived an hour later, downstairs. About 45 minutes after that, Hugo, there's a knock at the door. One of those big cop knocks. Boom, 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 boom.
It's okay. So I just go up to the door and I open it up.
Cool. Standing there are two officers, and they say, "Sir, we have reason to believe that a person may have fallen from this apartment."
It was yes, actually, it didn't fail. It was a suicide. He decided to jump. Yeah, please come in. Come in. Please. We were waiting for you.
Okay. They come in, and you've got that little sitting area. Oh my god, these guys suck. Okay. I rolled their awareness notice to see if they see the giant thing of blood in the corner. They don't, because they rolled a 1 and a 2. So you take them over to the sitting area, and they're kind of standing there with their pad of paper, looking at you, going, "Oh, did you know the deceased?"
It's no, actually, we got home. This is the home of a well-known artist, and apparently he was. I don't know. He got in here. I don't know what he was looking for. When he heard us coming through, we just heard. Like a crash, and apparently he just jumped out of the window. He didn't want to be found. Okay, I have the voice stress analyzer, so
Awesome.
I'm gonna scan just to see. I'm gonna try to read whether they are believing what I'm saying or not.
Yeah. So yeah, you're starting to talk, and they're basically deciding, do they need to do more, right? And in the direction you start to go, kind of seems like, yeah, they're gonna want to look around. So why don't you go ahead and give me, because your character's got all this cool stuff. What is do you have human perception?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll that. Let's see how you do on that one.
Okay. Okay. Do I get the bonus from the voice stress analyzer?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So that's a 25.
Okay. Yeah. So here's what you get from that. These guys, they probably don't have much to go on because the body's already gone and all that stuff. But you know that if you give them plausible reasons to think that, yep, this was a suicide, they are probably going to accept that, because unless this guy was somebody really important, they probably don't need to follow up. So taking a statement and leaving gets them back to, more important things. So go ahead and give me your fast talk versus their authority and such.
Give me one second.
Because they're going to do it back and forth. You guys are going to have this kind of back and forth dialogue, talking about, were you in here when it happened and all that stuff.
Okay. Ooh, okay, got it. So it's let me see. There we go. It's a 22.
22. All right, versus their perception. Okay. All right. So one of them says, "All right, sir, I'm going to need to see your ID."
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, he notes it down. Runs it through his little scanner situation. Looks at your face, looks at it. Okay, hands it back to you. Says, "All right, sir, Mr. Rich, don't leave town for the next couple of days. And if we need more from you, we'll let you know."
Okay, not a problem. Okay, thank you very much, officers. I'll just walk you out of the apartment.
Yep. So yeah, you kind of usher them out of the apartment. I can't believe they rolled some shit on their awareness notice. You get them out of there before they notice all the blood. So good on you guys.
I mean, I think we could have spun it. Home invasion. We got aggressive.
Sure.
We were trying to figure out who he was. He tried to bolt. We took a shot, hit him, fell out the window.
Sure. And all that sounds totally plausible when there's a giant pool of blood.
Stand your ground.
But they missed it. The guy rolled a 1 and the other guy rolled a 2. So fuck it.
Stand your ground.
All right. So they leave.
He was in shock for like 2 rounds before he ran out the window.
Yeah. Yep. And Hugo, your name is in some database somewhere attached to this case.
Okay, not a problem.
All right.
I mean, maybe a minor problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they can get the fingerprints out of that guy, that'll be something. So
I mean, your fingerprints aren't even on it.
I know. So it's.
Oh, I guess probably maybe on the vest.
Your biggest worry is just straight up DNA. Just straight up DNA shedding. That's your biggest worry. So you see. We'll see how that goes. You have time before that particular fuse
we have bigger problems.
Yeah, you have bigger fuses. Oh, yeah. Much bigger fuses. All right, cool. So that wraps all that up. We can fast forward to Trace. You're wrapping up your song.
Okay.
You have layered in all your harmonies. You've got all your chords and all that kind of stuff in. Drum machine and samples and all that kind of stuff. You've built a song on all this stuff, and you're pretty much done. You've put together a hell of a thing all day long. So it's quite the tribute to Henry VII.
All right. Distribute.
Sweet. Yeah, you push it out there, and the buzz immediately starts lighting up. People are listening, sharing it, getting it onto all the feeds, and there's a lot of attention to this. A lot of buzz around your new song for sure.
Very cool.
Awesome. Okay, you guys have a couple hours before you actually have to be there. So, how do you want to spend it?
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm also sick, so it's like,
You picked up my flag.
Yeah, all the way from Texas, it came up to Kansas, and I'm just hosed. I do.
Right.
We might want to take a break around 10. So if we want to get you guys there and set up, maybe we take our break at that point. Does that work for you guys?
Yep.
Sure.
No.
Okay. Cool.
So, Rich, I think what we ought to do is get Vice there in a safe spot so we know what he's doing and he can rest. While we're there, I'll show you setup, show you backstage, show you ingress, egress, everything that I know about the club. And then you can figure out what you want to do around that so that we're there early, but they don't know. I'm happy to be there early as long as the crowd doesn't know I'm there early, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Yep. Not a problem.
Cool.
Yeah. I think probably what I'll do is I'll make sure if we can time the meeting so it's exactly the point where you are where you are on stage, and probably just be sure that if we can set aside somewhere where it's I want somewhere where we have a lot of folks around, but also somewhere where if I need to run, I have a couple of exit options. But aside from that, definitely let's get there. And if you can show me around, that'll be great.
Snitch, do you want to be in the venue or do you want to be outside the venue?
I think I'll probably be in the venue.
Okay.
It might be safer.
So I'll describe it for you real quick. Grindhouse is a 2-story building for the interior part. There's a main entrance and 2 staff exits. So there's a main entrance in the front, 2 staff exits to the side of this building, and then a big opening into the backyard or the giant open concert area. There is a second floor and upstairs. It's really like loft spaces, but they've been converting it to a private rooms, coke rooms, all that kind of stuff. They're trying to up their game a little bit. They haven't quite gotten there yet, but there are some private spaces up there that you might be able to get your hands on. They're probably already rented for the night, so there might be some haggling that needs to be done, but they have some kind of pseudo private spaces. And that building has 4 exits out of it on the first floor.
Okay.
It's a second floor a 2-story building, so the windows, top and bottom, they all open. Out in the venue itself, on the ground outside, there's a fence that they open up to let crowd in, and that's also where ticketing and scanning and all that stuff is accomplished. There is an emergency exit that's too small for fire code, but it's over there for people to get out. And then there's a back behind the stage. There's an exit for talent, and then back there, Trace, you know that they've got this big outdoor venue with this stage and lighting truss and all that kind of stuff, and it's all just dirt out there because they have so many shows there. There's no grass; it's just dirt. But behind the stage is that talent exit that's caged off, and people can't sneak back there. There's guys making sure of that. Through that door is an alley that's also caged off, and that you can either leave via the alley, or directly across from that alley is the green room. It's a whole nother building that is on a separate street from an address perspective, but it serves as a green room for talent. And it's that building, they don't own all of it. They just have a couple of rooms, like a couple of bathrooms, this green room, and maybe, I don't know, one extra room that is probably just a room with a chair. And that's it. The rest of the building is owned by a dialysis shop or something like that.
Got it. Can you get through the green room into the rest of the building, or is it walled off?
It's walled off.
Okay.
The green room does have its own exit onto the street. So you can get from in there to the street, not on the same side where ticketing happens. So you end up on the opposite side where that too small of a fire exit is.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I show Rich and Vice all this. Kind of in my head, I'm parking Vice in that room adjacent to the green room.
Okay.
Just kind of make him comfortable in there, and then show the the street exit from the green room to Rich, and suggest that he uses the off room from the green room. It's kind of a staging area for him.
Okay.
And then if you want to use the green room or even the other room for the deal and to get everything moving that way, that's fine with me, because I'll be out here. If I need to come back through here, we can do that. If I need to get the crowd out in the street, I could do that too. If
Okay.
you need to exit through the crowd, we can do that too. That way.
I like it. Okay. I'll use that room definitely.
All right.
Cool.
So I'm going to get all my stuff, set it up in the green room, but not put anything on stage so it looks like I'm not there because I'm punk rock. I got to show up late.
That's right. Well,
Um,
and they've got some guy to warm up the crowd.
Yeah.
He's he's an up and comer. He's not very good yet, but he's a serial opener. So he's
Cool.
he knows how to work the crowd, and he knows he's working for you tonight and all that good stuff.
Then I meet him. I pay him a little extra.
Cool.
Tell him I'm giving him an extra percent out of
Awesome.
what's coming out that nobody ever usually does. That kind of thing.
Do your let's do your rep. What is the thing where it's rep plus cool? I think it is.
Okay.
Because this guy might be starstruck by you.
Cool. Okay. My rep roll was a 9, and my cool is a 10.
Okay. Awesome.
So 19 on that.
Yeah, he actually rolled pretty well. So you can tell he is really happy to meet you, but he's not
Cool.
like all weird and gushy about it.
Perfect.
So awesome. And so he asked you.
What I want to do then is you work it. I'm going to show a plate or whatever. I'll make sure you get a little extra for working for me tonight. Anytime you ever open for me, you're going to know. That's what I do. You should know, and maybe you can take this as a hint. Maybe you don't, whatever you want to do with your career. But I always give the house a lot more than they ask for. That way my people can fuck shit up, and the house doesn't mind. So I kind of give him a little bit of advice of what I'm doing, sharing just a little bit of stage knowledge or whatever.
Yeah.
Just so he can feel like, A, I'm treating him like an insider, and B, if he finds out that I'm doing all this other shit, like I'm doing extra stuff to kind of schmooze the places to have them okay.
Yeah.
That he sees it's an idea that I'm doing it for the right reasons, not any kind of weird backdoor I'm trying to get places to get to play kind of reasons.
Right. Yeah.
I want him to know it comes from an authentic place, not from I'm a shitbag place.
You're trying to. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. You're not trying to work over an angle on somebody. You're trying to make sure that they can still be whole at the end of a night with your people.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah. His name is he goes by Adam, as in like the A and E or Adam. And says he says, man, that's some forward thinking there. I like it. I'll have to mold that over. So I've got a couple extra tunes I can mix in there, and I think I can hold them for longer so they don't get mad.
And if you want to steal 15 minutes from me, then knock it out and show them your shit. You know what I mean? It's not gonna hurt my feelings a bit. I'm gonna look all right because I'm letting you have your time. They're not gonna mind because you're gonna do a great job. And the better you do, and the more you do, the more you can do for me, and this can be a good relationship.
You're all right, Trace. I appreciate you, man. You
are too, mate. You are too.
All right. Yeah, he gives you a nod and goes to set up his stuff.
Cool.
It's almost time for him to go on stage anyway. So
cool.
So he's got that work. Weis, where are you going to camp out?
I thought I was monitoring Rich's vitals. Like I think I was keeping an eye on him.
Yep.
In the original plan from like last week.
Yeah, totally. And you have room to do that. This sitting room that Rich is in, it's like it probably serves the purpose of when you've got a band, but the lead singer is like really amped up in the beginning and needs alone time to like get himself together. This is probably the room for that, right? So it's like a nice comfy chair, a little table, a little mini fridge with like booze and liquor and stuff in it, a couple of like plastic cups. And there's enough room in here for two people, one person sitting on the thing and another person kind of like leaned up against the wall or sitting on the floor, that kind of thing. But it's not a very big room. There's no window. It's not super comfy. Whereas the green room has like couches and, all kinds of plush stuff going on with like a little bowl for pills and whatever people like. So it's all there in the green room. This room is like I need to lock myself away and collect myself before I go on and do this awesome but sometimes terrifying thing.
Okay, I think maybe once like Rich is in, like once he's doing his thing, and I know that like everything looks good, maybe like move into the green room and just keep an eye with the door open.
Okay. Cool. And then Rich, you're in this little sitting room. You find a data jack in there that you can connect all your stuff to, your goggles and your haptic gloves.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll just I'll sit in there. I'll be ready. I'll try to keep my rifle handy, just in case anyone comes in. But I'm guessing, I mean, I would notice. So, yep.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the time of the meeting.
Cool. All right. Let's take call it a 15-minute. So we'll get back here at what is that? 10:10 Central. That'd be 11:10 Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Got it.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Everyone on Twitch, we will be back in 15. All right, and we are back. We have all of our Chumbas hanging out at the Grindhouse. You have your opener up there on stage now, playing his songs, getting going. It's probably 11:30, right? I think that Snitch, your meet is at midnight. Is that right? That's what I had written down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys are. This is pretty much go time. You know the crowd is big. You know there are thousands of people here. You don't know what the ticket sales are right now. The house won't really tell you until after the event. But you know that there's a lot of people out there. You can just hear 'em. You can just feel it. The two of you, Snitch and Vice, you're indoors. There's no windows, so I mean you can also feel their presence. But this is probably one of your first times backstage, so you're not used to this, right? It sounds closer and bigger than it is, right? I mean there's something about thousands of people making sound that is just almost oppressive. The way it like pushes into a room and lets you know that there's several thousand people right outside these doors, so it's I mean, Vice, it's good that you're on an 11-hour dose of your cool medicine, because this would be kind of jarring for a newbie.
Yeah.
So
I'm on the big stuff, and I still have like residual shock. I'm just pretty agreeable for like probably the next, maybe after the weekend I'll be back to normal.
Yeah.
So let me just take a weekend. I need some me time.
You almost died. You killed a guy. You're surrounded by way more people than you've ever been surrounded by before. This is I'm gonna
My
deal
lab's still not clean.
Oh yeah. No, it's none of it's
all
good.
of that's still there.
Yeah, none of it's
the lab
good.
thing has never left.
Yeah, and we still need to find Pepper Pants. We still need to do something about him. But that's for tomorrow. That's for another day.
That's for like that's a Monday thing. If we live that long.
All right. So you guys kind of tell me how you want the next hour to play out. When do you want to jack in? Trace, when do you want to like get suited up and get your stuff ready to charge out on stage? Kind of tell me. The set is made, right? The pieces are played. If they're tracking you, they've tracked you. If they haven't, if they're not, they haven't. I mean, it's you guys the ball is totally in your court. So you tell me how you guys want to do the next step.
Okay.
My thought was, if I could get into my set, play a couple of the old stuff people understand, whatever, get the crowd started a frenzy getting ready for the new song. If I can hit the new stuff right when you're getting into your meeting, then I can have the biggest frenzy I've got, the most swing I've got, happening when you might need them the most. That makes sense.
Got it.
Yep.
So I think I ought to start around 11:30, play a good 20 minutes, take a 5-minute break, start right back up at 11:25. Maybe make them think I'm taking like a 5-minute water or whatever, come back after like 3. Fire it all up, start going crazy, throw everything I've got at them, go fucking nuts. And that ought to have everyone occupied when you need your quiet time.
Got it. So right before, let's say about 2 minutes before midnight, I'll jack in.
Okay.
Right when I've already started back in.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, let's see here. For simplicity's sake, Trace, I'm gonna say that you've worked it out with the sound guy that the green room is piped into your ear monitor, so that you're not worried about a radio setup and your ear monitor for the gig. You've got it all piped into one piece.
Cool.
Unless you want it separate, unless you want to keep it as two
No,
separate
because
things.
I want to be doing my thing,
Yep.
but I also want to be able to hear if they need to scream and yell.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And so you guys know, let's say it's in the green room, there's a button, an intercom, like an old school intercom button you can press, and you talk into a little speaker, and
That's why I hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, I think we're good. Trace, you storm the stage, dude.
Sweet.
You leave the green room. Again, there's this little alley. It's just wide enough for a person. On either side of the alley are fences with razor wire at the top. And then you've got this fence that leads into the backyard of the grindhouse. And there's razor wire along that fence too. Otherwise,
Right.
it's an open top. It's not like a cage right here. You get into the backyard of the thing. You're now in a cage. And then there's a couple of stairs, on either side of the stage that'll get you up onto the stage, but still hidden by curtains and equipment and all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
And then stage.
So I'm not going to wait to the end of his last song. I'm going to assume his last song's his best song, the one the crowd is most likely to know, and the one I can play by ear.
Okay. Awesome.
So as he comes into the third part, when he's really building up his chorus at the end, he's trying to do the last riot. I'm going to come in playing his song with him.
Nice.
Like joining him on stage, and he doesn't know it's coming. So I'm going to come out playing my guitar, which is the instrument I'm a virtuoso with, and just slide in like I'm going to be his lead guitar player, give a nod to his guitar player, and play an extra solo over the bridge or something like that.
Sweet. Oh,
Kind of like I'm the star coming up to show and make this guy look awesome.
Awesome. Very cool.
And that does two things, right? The idea is A, I'm introducing that I'm here and we're going to play and I'm not going to make them wait any longer. But B, it makes the crowd think that I know this guy's music.
Right. Yeah, because you're playing his song.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome. Go ahead and give me a not a perform, play instrument. Give me a play instrument.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 luck points.
Okay.
Because I want this to be cool for him and for the moment.
Yeah.
Which would then build on the moment for the crowd later when we need them.
Yep.
I'm going to roll again. Because we do that with 10s.
Whoa. Nice, dog. Very nice.
So I rolled a 0 and then I rolled a 5.
Awesome.
So 17 on the roll.
Yeah.
My play instrument is an 8.
Okay.
So that's a 25, and that's based on my tech score, which is a 7.
So
That's right, yeah.
32.
So 32.
Fuck yeah. Cool. Yeah. So you slip right in and you know how to play your guitar quiet and get it louder and louder and louder as you're striking the chords harder. And so you kind of drift right into the band. And I rolled for the other guys, and they get wise to what's going on, and so that they don't mess it up.
Yeah. So the front guy doesn't see us coming, but the drummer sees me.
Yeah.
The other guitarist sees me. We all blend together behind him, and he didn't even know we're doing it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So
very
cool. Yeah. You hit your chords. You're on the money with this song. Like, you've got it down pat. You're probably playing it better than his guitarist. But they don't mess up in the introduction of you, right? That's the one worry I had.
Perfect.
Do they screw up? And they rolled pretty well on their stuff. So yeah, dude, you're on the stage. The crowd goes nuts. Everybody's like, "Oh my God!" There's flash going off and people taking pictures. And some people are smart enough to turn off the flash of their phone. A bunch of people aren't.
Yeah.
So whatever. But yeah, it looks awesome, and everybody up there is on the stage is really happy to have you there. And when there's the moment for them to kind of pass over the solo, and and everybody's kind of playing it, and they all start getting a little quieter, and then the lead guitarist kind of starts taking his hands off the frets, and it's all you for this solo. So go and
Cool.
give me one more roll of your solo, and then we will transition.
Can I give you 2?
Did you roll another 10?
I swear to God, I rolled a 10.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
I got 2.
I love these
in a-
metal
I
dice,
got
baby.
2 in a-
That's awesome. What'd you roll?
Can you see it?
What are the dice tonight?
I don't know, dude. That is awesome. Cool. Yeah, you've got a 20 on the die.
Why can't I do this when I'm shooting a gun in Cyberpunk?
I know, right? All right, cool. Yeah.
And an 8.
All right. Yeah, you get. Yeah, dude. Your solo is amazing. Your solo is amazing. And like the lead guitarist for
It's face melting.
for Adam. Yeah, Adam. He just starts doing the "I'm not worthy." Like, holy shit! You're
Yeah.
making sounds out of your guitar that you kind of forgot you could make. I mean, it's just like it's good. Cool. They finish up. The crowd is going nuts. Go ahead and give me your charismatic leadership.
Okay, that's a 7 is my skill.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2. It's about time. I mean, I got a 43, so on the last one. So
yeah.
it's okay to roll a 2.
Yeah.
God, you're serious.
Well, so
Sorry.
it's all good. It's all good. So this is transition, and really what it is the solo is so amazing. The song wraps up, and there's kind of this awkward pause of, does Adam stay out or do they leave, right? And then they leave, right? And so the crowd is just confused, and that's really where that role comes from. Is, okay, this was amazing. Is he joining the band? Oh, okay, no, he's not joining the band.
Yeah.
He's still way
Gotcha.
above these guys. Got it. All right, cool. But the crowd is still super plus to have you here. So you start into your set, and you're going through your stuff. I won't make you roll for this bit. Rich, you
Yes.
are building your avatar.
Yes.
Are you going to make it look like you?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll just try to go with something generic.
Cool. You guys hear the crowd. It's like really loud. So yeah, you've got your generic avatar. Are you going to name yourself Snitch Rich?
It's no. I'm going with my old corporate name.
Which was?
Okay, let me see. I have it here. It was Richard 5675.
There it is. All right, cool. So you're Richard 5675.
Mhm.
So cool. Yeah, you build out your avatar, you get that in, and you hear the crowd is just pressing in. And so you dive in.
Okay, I go in.
Goggles on, gloves out. The net is a vast grid with structures and all kinds of stuff. The sound of the concert is still bleeding through your headset, right? Still getting through on the goggles. And it doesn't take you long to find the chrome wing and learn, how to get there. And so you start that trek, right?
Okay.
Just zipping along the light highway, getting off to that bar. Trace, you are through some of your very old stuff.
Cool.
You're starting to move into your most recent stuff. You're not quite ready for your big song yet. Go ahead and give me another perform. Let's do perform this time because you're now running the show, and also your charismatic leadership.
Okay, so my perform is a 6. My empathy is an 8. I rolled a 5. That's an 11 and 8, makes it a 19.
Okay, cool,
All
awesome.
right, and then the other one you wanted was
your charismatic leadership.
okay. That's a base 7 with a roll of 10.
Nice.
My dice are cheating.
Nice. Dude, I love it,
Holy
man.
shit.
I know the feel.
I told you I love metal dice, and you have a metal die, so
That's unreal, dude. It
it's
really
good.
is.
It's good.
And then a 5.
Okay, all right. So 15.
So that's 22.
Okay, that's still damn good.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, 22 plus your
On a straight charismatic leadership, it's just the stat, right?
it's
That's my special ability.
your special ability plus stat plus roll.
There's not a stat that ties to charismatic leadership because that's my rocker boy ability.
No. I thought it was still.
No, on the sheet it falls under special
Special
abilities. It doesn't
Oh,
fall
okay.
under.
My apologies. All right. Yeah.
So a roll of like 15 is badass, crazy
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Cool.
I just popped to 22.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you for.
Yeah.
Because I thought for whatever reason there was a stat. Okay.
Yeah, the special ability rolls are always 10 points less as far as your difficulty goes.
Yeah.
Because it's special ability and you're having one less addition to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so you are, you've got the crowd kind of frothing as you are moving closer to your song.
Right.
There are the backyard here is full to the gills. There are people inside that have stopped doing whatever they're doing. They're now watching. You've got people outside the fences on both sides of the venue are making this kind of like amoeba shape around the venue. So you've got a lot of people here, and you know they're listening to what you have to say, and they're loving your stuff. So you're all good there. All right, Rich, you're at the bar.
Okay. Do I see her? Do I see Sarah around there?
Yeah, so you dip into the bar, and there's a number of people in here, and in a quick scan of the room, you see Sarah. Was it 256?
261. 261.
261. You see Sarah 261 sitting at a booth. And it's mocked up like a private booth, like they close the curtain so you can't see or listen. You've never been in one of these before, but like a net runner would know that this room has a little extra, this space in the bar has a little extra security around it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you see her, she's kind of giving you like a little tentative wave.
Okay, is her avatar? I mean, just like I remember her.
Yeah, so her avatar looks great. It looks exactly like you remember her. It is the net, so she's not like constrained by physical stuff. So her hair is like this silvery white that is almost iridescent against the light above her. And her clothing is like a business suit that's like a skin suit. You know, like it has all the lines of a business suit, but it's really a super athletic skin suit.
Okay.
And you can see that that just like kind of off her skin is this glowing radiance. She looks beautiful. She looks pristine. And it's not like a pulsing radiance. It's just like she's glowing. It's like she looks fantastic and is very happy to see you.
Great. So right before I actually get into the booth, I just want to do like a quick scan of the room just to make sure I don't see anyone I might know. I mean, someone from when I was in the bank. I mean, working at the bank with Arisaka.
Yeah. So for that, you will probably need to make a roll that you don't have a skill in. Where is the where is the stuff? Not that. Oh, go ahead and give me a everyone. I'm going in.
There's system knowledge, programming.
Yeah, I think system knowledge. Give me a system knowledge. And it's not awareness notice, because if people want to hide in the net, they can do so. So it's really, you have to roll your system knowledge to see if you can find anybody who's trying to hide themselves. So system knowledge plus I think it's intelligence. Yeah.
Intelligence, yeah. No, so it's just plain intelligence. So, okay, that's us 16.
Okay, awesome. So that's still pretty good. You scan the bar, and your old VP is in here. He would have been Dr. Adid. Dr. Adid is in here, not sitting with her. He's at the bar having, a conversation with someone else that you don't recognize.
Ooh, okay. I just keep an eye out for him, and
Yep.
I
Now,
just walk.
now,
Okay.
Aidid is not the guy that got you fired.
Okay.
Aidid was a part of your team, and for all you remember, he liked you. I mean, he was a VP and had all kinds of stuff going on, and you guys had important work that you were doing. But you know, he's present. So yeah.
Okay.
Like a fan that
So,
worked for him that got him fired, right?
So it was another VP of another
yeah.
department that got him fired.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Mhm. Yep. Okay. No. So I'll just keep an eye out for him, and I'll just go into the booth. I'll close the curtain
Okay.
and sit down. It's like, hey, Sarah. Hey, baby. How are you doing? How's everything going?
Rich, I hardly recognized you, but I'm so glad that you're here. How did you find this place okay? Any troubles?
No. Everything fine. So just listen. I feel a little bit uneasy. I know we're surrounded by Arisaka employees, so if we can just do this as fast as possible, I mean, it'll be better. So what's up? I mean, it's nice to see you.
It's
Um,
it's really good to see you, and I understand. I wouldn't want to rush this, but I understand. Um, before we talk further, I did want to ask: is your friend okay? The gentleman at the storage unit, is he okay?
is I believe so. I believe it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been able to just visit him yet, but I think he'll make it.
Okay.
Do you know? I mean, who was responsible for it?
Uh, I I'm afraid that I am. Um, I had asked a member of security to make sure that the case got to you, and they said they were going to take care of it. And I might have been naive to understand what kind of methods they would use to make sure that I got to talk to you again.
Ooh, okay.
And I really regret that. That was not my intention for anybody to get hurt. Other than those jerks in the house.
Ooh, okay.
So
Well, okay.
I'm very sorry that that happened, and I already have it from Dr. Aidid that we're gonna cover his medical expenses and make sure that you and your team are rightly compensated for a successful mission. I know that doesn't really that doesn't really make up for the fact that he was hurt, but I had assurances from the security team that they felt like he was going to make it, that the shot they took was survivable. Um, but I didn't know, so I'm really glad to hear that. It sounds like he's
Yeah, I really hope he's a really close friend, so I'm really hoping he'll actually survive. But what happened? I mean, I mean, I mean, I haven't had a chance to speak with you for a while, and then you go. I mean, you go to all these great lengths to get a hold of me. What's going on?
yeah. Um, I'm not I'm not doing so well. Um, when you worked here, you and I worked very closely together, and since you left, I've come to understand that part of me needs you. Um, and that there are if um that I may be in danger if you don't come back. And the problem is that asshole Toner, who got you fired, the other VP or
Hmm.
the he runs the the trading bots.
Hmm.
He's the one that got you fired, and I think it was to get to me. And I don't know for certain, but I have reason to believe that Toner is trying to make sure that you never come back to me, and that we can never work together again. And I think he's threatened by what I can do and what I represent.
And what is that?
So do you remember that the project that you were working on, macroeconomic analysis and that sort of thing?
Yeah. We spent a lot of time on it. So yeah, I remember what we were doing.
Yeah. So um, that was really helpful to me because it meant that I had a person nearby with a lot of knowledge and a clear head about what was okay to do. And I could kind of bounce ideas off of you and know that, yep, this move was okay to make. And it meant that I could make moves at the macro level that weren't going to get people hurt and would still drive value to Arisaka. You were my moral compass. I can still make moves, and I'm still making them. I know a lot about shipping and currencies and underground currencies and all kinds of things. And I make moves against those. And at first it wasn't a big deal, but the longer and longer we go, the more I might hurt people. And I don't want to hurt people.
Yeah, but
And this other team, they have these old, outdated bots. And apparently what I do completely messes up their money making. And that's why they wanted to kill my project.
man, but I really want to help you, but I mean, I really go back to Arisaka. I mean, not after everything that happened. I mean, it's not like I can just walk up the front door and get in again. I mean, how am I supposed? I mean, how can I help you?
Well, I could get another node to you. I know that the other one is gone now. I could get another node to you, and if you spent time with me every day, that might be a start. And Dr. Adid promises me he's going to work and see if he can get your name cleared so that you can come back to Arisaka. But at the very least, I would need time with you every day, so that I can be safer at what I'm doing.
Okay.
Give me a human perception. Give me a human perception. She's using emotion, so
Okay.
Yeah, give me a human perception.
Got it. Let's see. It's gonna be. Ooh, okay, it's a 25.
Okay, cool. So she believes everything she's saying. You know Arisaka well enough to know that what she's asking for is probably not enough, or it still puts you at risk. But she is not considering that. She is, at least as far as you can tell, she is completely, forthright and honest about what she's asking for from you, as she understands it.
Man, okay.
Trace, your song is playing right now. Give me your stuff. Give me a perform, a play instrument, and your charismatic leadership. Oh, you are muted, sir.
I think I kept it on mute.
Oh, you're good.
The perform is a 6, empathy is an 8, roll is a 4, so that's an 18.
Okay.
And then play instrument is a 16 plus 7, 23.
Okay, awesome. Actually, hold off on the charismatic leadership. So you're rocking it. Everybody's loving this song. You're playing your ass off. You see, while you're up here on stage, you see at the fence entrance, you see 3 guys in suits come in, and they've paid or whatever, and they're making their way along the fence towards your. They're making their way along the outside perimeter towards your, basically towards the wall, the back wall that you just walked out from. But you see them immediately. They clearly don't fit in with your crowd, and they're moving with purpose.
Got it.
And so you've got those 3 moving in. This perks your interest. Go ahead and give me an awareness notice.
Okay. Awareness notice is a 4, intelligence is 7, so that starts me at 11, and I rolled a 5, so it's 16.
16. Okay. So beyond those 3, you see a VTOL hovering probably a quarter mile away, just hovering there. It's a sedan-sized VTOL, not a big combat cab or any of that kind of stuff. But it's just parked, in the air, outside of the lanes of other VTOLs, just sitting. Lights off. You see the little blue pulses of its jets as it's watching. So that's the scene that you've got right now.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get past the stage.
Right.
So I'm going to start playing and moving to that side of the stage.
Cool. People move with you.
So now, if the stage is square and the exit is this way, then I want to be on this corner,
right,
leaning down, so the mosh pit, so to speak, just created a buffer between them and the door.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. So you're moving over there. Give me your charismatic leadership, because you're trying to froth up that mosh pit, really get them smoking and throwing big elbows and knees and stuff like that.
Cool. My charismatic leadership, like I said, is a 7, and I rolled a 6.
Okay.
So
awesome.
13.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, so these 3 guys are kind of butted up against this thing, and they're trying to push people away and trying to move, but you've definitely slowed them down. So I'll make some rolls while this conversation happens to see what their progress looks like. All right. Rich, you're...
At the end of the song, I want to call him out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
Might get him murdered, but that's the plan.
Yeah. So, Rich, go ahead and give me your thing, and I'll jump back to Grace in a second.
Okay, so basically what I do is I say, okay, Sarah, yeah, let's do it. Just get me another one of the boxes. I mean, if you can, we could probably arrange something for tomorrow. Just let me know where it is. I really gotta go. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. Where should I send it to?
It's okay. Just send it to the same place where we took the original cargo for Mr. Soup.
Oh.
For okay, the same, but yeah, the same area. It's let's meet right outside. I mean, we cannot go in, but let's meet in there.
Okay.
Just send it up there.
Okay. I'll have security drop it off.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, and thanks for helping me.
Not a problem. Thanks. Okay.
She kind of watches as I assume you're clicking out.
Yeah, it's no. I just step out of the booth. I close the window. Do I still see my old boss, the BP?
Yeah. Dr. Aided. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, Dr. Aided. Yeah, do I still see her? See
Yeah.
him though?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just go over just before actually unplugging. I just walk up to him and I'm like, "Yeah, Dr. Aided."
Yeah, he looks at you and says, Rich, 57, what is it, 57? What's your
5675.
Rich 5675. I'm glad you came.
Great.
Did Sarah talk to you?
She did. How can I help you?
Well, you can help by rejoining her mesh as soon as you can.
Okay.
The deal with Toner is tentative. I have it under. My understanding is that Mr. Toner is utilizing some resources to try and keep you from being able to rejoin the mesh. Is there something that we can do for you?
For now, I would say just do whatever you can to just to be sure that my friend Mr. Soup is okay, and just send me the box. I'll see what I can do. I'll try to get a hold of Sarah as soon as I have the box.
Okay. I'll have security, or I believe that Sarah has security reaching out to you when they're ready to make.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And
Thank
I
you.
just unplug.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you digitize out, and you're back in your little sitting room. Dr. Weiss is hanging out, looking at your phone or something, I'm sure. Rich's vitals are all good, man. Nothing's touched him.
Okay.
Right as you jack out, though, both of you give me awareness notice.
Okay. 15.
15. That's good.
23.
That's better. Okay. So there's a lot of noise going on. A lot of noise. And Rich, you can kind of sense that the crowd is shifting and that the intensity is going up, right? And that's what you get. Vice, you get the same thing, but with that 23.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mhm.
Dr. Weiss, you hear there's some activity at the door leading out to the street. Maybe somebody's messing with the lock. Maybe somebody's feeling out the door, but you hear like a you hear that. You hear like little metal scraping against little metal. It's quiet, but with that kind of awareness notice, man, I have to give it to you. You hear something going on just on the other side of that door.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, Rich, I think we don't have very long before things are gonna get a little crazy.
Ooh. Okay.
I think
So
someone's trying to get in from the street.
let's just get out. I mean, the other way out is through the stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's run for the stage, and we'll. I mean, if I can just probably just give a quick shout out to Trace. It's like Trace. We have issues down here. Seems like someone's trying to come in. We need to exit.
Yeah, you run over to the intercom and hit that, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Mhm.
And this is like junky old intercom, you know. But yeah,
Trace.
exactly. But yeah, Trace, you get the message.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative because I need to figure out. I need to know exactly when things go down. So, oh man, fucking assholes. Okay,
14.
my solo rolled a 1. That sucks for him.
Sweet.
My non-solo rolled better, but that sucks. Okay, you said 14.
14. Yes.
Okay,
15.
14. Grace.
The damn dice have betrayed me.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1 as well.
Okay. All right. So Trace,
It's about time. I had
Yeah.
4 10s earlier, so
what's that put you at?
my reflex is 10.
Okay, so an 11.
Yeah.
All right. And then. Okay. All right. So Trace, you get that call right as you're amping up these guys, and your song is ending, and you're telling the crowd to go after those 3 dudes.
Okay, so my plan for that was to say, and you know who motherfucking killed Henry VII? Arisaka killed motherfucking Henry VII. And I spy 1, little 2, little 3 little motherfuckers from Arisaka. Let's say hello.
Nice.
Shall we?
Give me your charismatic leadership.
Okay.
Because I think you're gonna do well with this. You did not roll another 10. You did not roll another 10.
Let's see if I get it. There it is.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Good job.
Nice.
With the 10. All right. Roll it again. Let's see how.
And a 1.
All right. Cool.
So I rolled a 10 and a 1.
Yeah.
So does that count as 11 or critically badass?
No. That's an 11. That's an 11. No, God, that would suck.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, so
that's a total of 18.
Okay, and I think with a total of 18, you're like, yeah, they're gonna murder for you. Cool. Mosh pit turns, and the rest of the audience also turns. These guys are pulling guns, but they're immediately beset upon by a lot of violent, angry dudes. Some of the guys in your crowd are cybered up. Some of them aren't. So it's this is gonna get messy. But
yeah, and I'm not telling them to murder him, but I'm saying get the fuckers out of here.
Oh no. Yeah, the crowd comes to their own.
Those motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. No. A riot handles its own murderous tendencies. Okay, cool.
At some point, if that car comes this way, I'm going to tell the crowd about the car too.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, they're involved. Okay. So Trace, these guys are doing their thing. Vice, what are you doing?
So if the door thing, so I'm gonna go up next to the door.
So real quick to remind you, you have 2 exits from this building. You can take the exit that leads towards the stage.
Yeah.
Or you can take the exit that leads to the street where you're hearing activity. Now, the exit towards the stage is an open top, but fenced sides with razor wire, leading into a cage, like a fenced cage, right?
Yep.
And think like what is it? WWE. Humanity climbs on top of this cage. It's that kind of cage, right?
Yeah.
With like zip ties and shit. So it's that kind of cage leading up to the stage, and the stage has a bunch of equipment on it, just so you kind of know what your tactical picture looks like. All right, so go ahead. Where do you want to be?
My first thought was to immediately murk anybody who walks in the door once they get it open. But if we're trying to make a quick exit, then we can do that instead.
It's your go. You make the call what you want to do this round for these.
Was our plan to leave? Has anyone made a move to leave yet?
It's I was planning on leaving, but you go first. If I see you stay, I'm staying behind.
Well, you see Vice covering the door. At the very least, Vice, you're going to point your gun at the door, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're in the green room. You can see this door out to the street, and you've got your big hand cannon pointed at it.
And I guess use my action to aim.
Sure. Yeah, you're aiming, center mass-ish on the door.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's going to give you the mechanical benefit, because normally you want to be aiming at the thing that you're actually going to shoot. But I'll say you steadied. Maybe you've got a bit of cover, like you've got a chair or something like that, some big plush chair that you're kind of crouched behind, pointing at this gun.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Because if things look real bad, I'll just cut and run. But maybe it's like one guy.
Yeah. Stitch Rich, go ahead, man. What are you doing?
Okay, no. So if he's staying, I'm just opening up the guitar case and I pull out the rifle. I just stand right beside Vice.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, Vice, you're really getting, pumped up with just shooting at people, man.
You're lucky I didn't just shoot through the door, because that was plan B.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might, if we get to next turn and no one's coming through that door, I might do it anyway.
Okay.
And then we cut and run.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So that's both you guys. You both have your guns trained at the door, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take the understanding that if I put a big bad guy in that door, you guys are both gonna shoot him this round.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So you're both holding to shoot a thing.
Yes.
All right.
Invite Aiden back on stage.
Okay.
Right, let's bring Aiden back out for one more thing, man. One last encore. And I go into a blister guitar solo.
Awesome.
As they come back out on stage and figure out what are we gonna play. I'm just gonna go crazy with guitar solo and just keep everybody frothing.
Sweet. Awesome.
So if we have to push the crowd that way,
right.
I've got them going.
Right. Cool. Yeah. They're coming back out.
Plus, they haven't told me that there's about to be a firefight out there. So I think I'm still having my thing.
No, you're good. You're good. Trace, at the end of the round, you do see that VTOL start to move forward very slowly.
Sweet.
So it's going to be a while before it's actually.
Yeah, I'm going to
inside
wait
of
my
people.
moment.
Yeah.
Then that's what I'm waiting for.
You guys, end of
And that'll
this
be a reason to
round-
get the crowd to clear that way,
Right.
so we can then follow the crowd
So
once the VTOL comes into sight.
So at the end of the round, door opens, and it's like the stage manager, and he's got the key, and he's opened the door, and he's looking to his left, saying, "Dude, it's just the band," as he gets lit the fuck up, and you don't hear the rounds. You see him get shot and fall down. That's the end of the round. All right, top of the round. My bad guys fighting the crowd. It's messy. There's gunshots. People are getting hit. But these guys are also getting jacked up by a giant mob of people. So that little meat grinder is happening, and it's not being... Their world is like 5 feet around them.
Yeah.
It's so tiny they're not even looking at you anymore because they're worried about their own skins, their own lives. So good stuff. Vice. You have an empty door where there used to be a guy, a dude in like t-shirt and like jeans, and he's no longer there.
Okay.
There's blood all over the door frame.
Old for murder.
I'll just look at Rich and say, I'm having second thoughts. You want to just cut? And then I'll make it.
You're Rich. Rich, you're muted.
Sorry. I'm staying here, man. It's like just whoever comes through here, through that door, dies.
All right.
I'm not as optimistic, but sure.
All right.
Ready to shoot whatever shows up.
Okay, cool. Trace, before you go.
Yep.
My rounding the corner and stepping into the room, go ahead and roll to hit. This big, broad-shouldered guy, gal, comes in with, she's got a rifle and just steps around, and you see a big F-off silencer on this rifle. And I'm going to give you guys the first shot because you were waiting to shoot, but as soon as you guys are done, she's going to shoot somebody.
Oh, jeez.
So go ahead and give me your stuff, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the 3-round shot. Okay.
Yep.
So that's with.
You guys are at either ends of this green room, so I'm gonna call this close. She's stepped in 2 feet. You guys are at the other end of the green room, closer to this door. So it's, call it, 5 meters, 4 meters, kind of thing. So it's all close.
Got it. So for the 3-round shot, that's a +3 to hit.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
And so your target number is a 15 on the close.
Got it.
Okay, I have a 19, I think. That's reflex, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 19. Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
27.
That's a hit. Now roll a d6,
Location.
divide half to figure out how many bullets hit of your 3-shot burst.
Only one.
Okay. Well, that's how it goes.
Left leg.
Left leg on.
And left leg. Yep.
Nice, guys.
Poor thing.
Yeah, right.
Very poor thing.
17.
24.
17 and
20.
24.
23 plus 1.
Okay. You guys watch both of those, all those rounds, pack against her leg. She just shrugs it.
Oh shit!
No, running. We need.
That's a solo.
Yeah, and she is. Now that she's in the light, you can see that her face and the parts of her hands you can see are misshapen by cybertech. So underneath her skin is a lot of cybertech. All right, cool.
Yeah.
What is she gonna do? First of all, she's Rich. She's gonna shoot at you because you have the rifle.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's a hit. Okay. Location 9, location 6. What are those?
Okay, that's left leg and left arm.
Left leg and left arm. All right, cool.
Mhm.
And it's totally silent. You don't hear these rounds come out, but you feel them hit your body. All right. So the first one was left leg, right?
Yep.
God damn it. Why do I suck at rolling? Let's do like 19 damage to your left
19.
leg.
Yeah, got a 20 on the armor.
Nice. All right, cool. And then the next one, that's better. Daddy like. Okay. 24.
24. Okay, so I have, let me see, I have a 14 armor, but
Okay.
then underneath that I have the skin width.
Okay, so
How does it work?
So the first layer takes off 14 damage,
Mm-hmm.
but now goes down by 1. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So go ahead and note
Yep.
that. And then your skin weave takes off the next 12. I think there's enough to get through that.
It's that would be, yeah, well, so it was 24, 14, I got 10 more, 12, yeah, so it should absorb everything, right? It was 24, so I absorbed 14. That's only 10 left. And then I have
Then your skin weave. Okay, so your skin weave is unaffected. Your skin weave saves you from taking any
Mhm.
damage, and it doesn't go down by another rating. But your
Okay.
armor, your outside armor does.
Got it.
Cool. Awesome. Guys, give me an awareness notice.
Okay.
And make it high. Like you want to reverse.
22.
Pretty good.
20.
20. All right, cool. You guys both see her thumb move the fire selector down a notch.
Ooh, run!
So that's the end of her round. Trace, what do you do?
Has the VTOL coming in?
Yeah, you see it. You see it starting to move in. It is still kind of tough to see, but you have been watching it, so you can see it coming in. It's probably, if you can kind of imagine the street level stuff, it's probably across the street above the next building. You know, across the street. So it's still not over you guys, but it's getting closer. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play a new, just right off the top of my head, intro to their song.
Cool.
And start their song.
Okay. Awesome. Give me a.
So we're going to play the song that I joined them on last time.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a play instrument.
Okay. Okay. That's a 4, 8, 7 is a 19.
You're doing awesome. Yeah. They immediately start picking it up and are, introducing the instruments at the right beats and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Cool. The goal is to kind of shift the crowd and have everybody excited about them. But the last second, I'm going to say the VTOL and have the whole with the intent of sending the entire crowd and everybody out of the facility to go fuck that car up and set it on fire.
Okay. Awesome.
And that way we'll clear an exit way for us also.
Okay. Give me your charismatic.
Guys, let's go this way.
Give me your charismatic leadership to instruct the crowd on what to do.
Total of 10. Rolled a 3 and my charismatic's a 7.
Okay, cool. Awesome. You do have some competing attention stuff going on. There's still the meat grinder where these guys are gonna kill these 3 dudes. But there is crowd looking.
That's on them. They shouldn't have fought back.
Yeah. That's how that works. So they are looking around, and some of them spot it, some of them don't. But the crowd is moving.
Cool.
Maybe not as effectively as you would have liked, but there is some shifting of the crowd and some expansion towards the back of the place.
Okay.
All right. Top of the round. My 3 dudes. You hear one of them go full auto with his machine pistol, and there's people, blood placking around him. Another guy goes down, and you see some dude with a big cyber arm just bombing on this guy's body and head, and it's just the scene over there is gross.
Got it.
But that's what's going on over there. Vice, what do you do?
I'm gonna run out the door.
Okay, you crash that door. You get your full move allowance,
which is 10. So my run's a 30.
Yep. So
Nice.
you can get through this door, through the fence, into the cage, and onto the stage by the end of this round. Now, when you get there, what do you want to do? I'm going to give you 10 feet of movement. There's equipment all around you. If you go 10 feet towards Trace, you're on the stage. If you go left or right, you are in and amongst some gear, some big, sound racks or speakers, that kind of thing. You've got stuff around you. So you tell me where you want to end your last 5 or 6 feet of movement.
First, what's Rich got in movement?
You have no idea. You have no idea.
No idea.
No, you have no idea.
No idea.
You make your call.
I don't want to run too far ahead of him.
Maybe in a foot race you're faster than him, but not by much.
Yeah. Okay, so I will just duck amongst some equipment, ready to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, get behind the stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you dive into the stacks of sound gear and amps and all that stuff. Rich, your go, man.
I just turn around also and start running right after.
Okay, cool. What's your movement allowance? What's your run?
21.
Your run is 21?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That gets you to... All right, you have a choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
The stage is up high. It's probably about shoulder height when you're on the ground. It's probably about shoulder height up. You can end this round on the stairs, going up, or in the stage, amongst all of the, amongst all the trusses and junk like that. Know that in both cases, you were exposed in different ways, right? But there's unfortunately not like a ton of cover right back here behind the stage for you to hide out in. So it's where do you want to end up? Amongst all the trusses where you got a little bit more cover, or on the stairs where you're going to have free range of movement next round?
So it's the stairs, and the first one is?
Either in the trusses of the stand, so you duck down in amongst all of the supports for the stage. They're going to be able to see you, but you're going to be amongst a bunch of metal piping and all that kind of stuff. Or up the stairs. And what matters is next round, you're going to be in this like malaise of metal. And so it's a question of, do you want to be fully exposed but able to move quickly next round? Or do you want to be kind of hidden but slower next round?
I want to be more hidden. So I think I'll probably get
cool.
twos. Yeah.
You dive in.
You know that my goal is to be as visible as possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the unfortunate thing is back here, it's tough for you to be. So in the front of the
I got a
house,
plan.
yeah. Okay, cool. So you, Trace, I'm going to go ahead and say that you hear the door open behind you, but you don't know exactly what's going on back there.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm
go ahead.
going to assume that something's happening.
Yep.
Because the car is moving in.
Yep.
So my goal is to, if anyone comes from behind, my guys can do whatever they need to do, but also anyone chasing them is going to see a spectacle.
Yep.
Which hopefully will draw their attention, allows my guys to get blended in.
Yes.
Because there's a great big fuck off crowd. If they can get into the crowd, we're in good shape.
So let's figure out your cover here, sir. All right, cool. I got your number. Solo steps out. She's not moving as fast as you. She is taking enough movement to be able to still do something at the end of this round. So she's really just out the door and in that open yard. And she takes her rifle, looks for you, Rich, and fires at you. You are amongst cover and all that kind of stuff, so you've got some things going for you. You aren't close range anymore. You are, I'll call it. Well, you ran 24 feet.
21.
21. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to say you are. Well, that's a rifle. What's the range on your rifle?
Let me see. The range was. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have it here. Give me one.
You're good. Well, tell you what. Just for sake of speed and expediency, I'm going to say she's firing at medium range, which means that her full auto isn't now making it easier to hit you, which is important. Minus one. Okay. So she fires plus. Okay, so she is technically gonna hit you, but I need to figure out how many bullets actually hit you. Okay, and then let's go off of the cover. So Rich, add for yourself 10 SPS as a top layer. So you have 10 more armor provided by all this metal trussing that you're amongst. Oh, I need to do a location. Location 4, I think, is torso.
Torso, yeah.
Yeah. 10, 20, 22. So your top layer goes down by 1, but it takes 10 off. And I'm gonna keep rolling while you figure out the rest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you have all that?
Yeah. So for the first one, it goes down by 1, and then it's 12 remaining. So it's absorbed by the torso. Not a problem.
Okay, cool. The next one is straight up 20.
Okay, so that's okay. So
also to the torso.
Also to the torso, that's absorbed. So it goes down also another 1. Okay. My first layer. Okay.
Okay. 10, 25. Okay, 27 to location 6, which I think is
left arm.
Left arm.
Okay.
Okay, 26. So let's see, minus 8, minus 13. Okay, that's the skin weave stops it, but it goes down by 1 again.
The skin weave does?
No, the left arm. Okay. It was already down by 1, so it's already down by 1 another time.
Gotcha. Okay. 19 to same left arm.
Left arm. Oh, okay, so it's 19. So let's see, that's 11. Nope, that's absorbed by the armor. No problem.
Awesome. Okay. 20 points of damage to location 8.
Okay, right leg. Okay, 20. 7. That's okay. That's absorbed.
Man, I keep rolling 2s on my location die. 10. 23, 26 to location 2, so torso again.
Torso. So it's 6. It's 14. That's a stop. Okay. No, it also that's a stop by the skiing weed.
Okay. All right. Do you still have cover provided by the stage?
It's only 5, so it's down from 10 to 5.
Okay. Yeah. Vice, you feel the stage that you're on start to buckle under the weight as these rounds are tearing through the metal underneath the stage. Because the rounds that are missing him are still cutting through metal bits, and some of them are probably getting into the audience on the other side. So you feel a slight shift as all these rounds are going through the stage. All right, Rich, I rolled a 1 on the location.
Okay.
So, but hold on. You are taking off all the damage through the armor before it touches your head. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that is 10, 15, 20 damage.
Okay.
But take off all the armor damage before you multiply by 2.
Okay, so it's 5, 12. So it's 3. So times 2, that would be 6.
6. Okay, now your body takes off some.
Okay.
Remember your BTM?
Maybe 3.
The BTM. So it's okay, so that's -3. So that means 3 goes through.
Okay, so you take 3 damage to the noggin. The skin weave there goes down by 1, and of course the cover you're using goes down by another 1.
Okay.
All right, one more round. Hit you. She loosed 20 at you, and not all of them hit. I know. Okay. So that's a torso hit for 10, 15, 26 to the torso.
26. Oof, okay.
And this is the last round. Full auto, man. It's messy. It just chews up armor.
But we're just thankful she's not using AP.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's the overall protection is down to.
Okay. Okay. And did any of that get through to your torso?
It's none.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So you glanced one off your noodle, and that's fucking scary. But otherwise, your armor and the cover you're using basically protected you. Trace, your go. You up on this stage where you're at. Give me an awareness notice.
Okay.
Because she's using a silenced weapon. So the only way you're going to know what's going on back there is if Trace notices the people in front of him taking rounds, and he might not notice.
16.
16. Okay, that's good enough. So
roll a 2 though, so it's
that's fine. You didn't roll a 1.
Okay.
So and I'm kind of wondering, the deal here is you've got this murder situation to your left, you've got this crowd situation in front of you, you got the VTOL. Your Trace is paying attention to a lot of stuff and playing an instrument.
yeah.
So, but you do notice that a couple of the guys in the front row like grab their upper body and just go to the ground. They don't have skin weave. They're just fucking dudes.
Right.
So you see some people in the very front row of the audience go down, probably hit. You don't actually see a lot of blood or any blood, but you see people drop down like they've been struck.
Okay.
And it's your go.
Just a second.
This might be the end of one of you.
Okay. Huge power cord, screaming to the mic. Arisaka's here to fucking kill us. There's a goddamn assassin backstage. Everybody get the fuck out.
Awesome. Okay. Charismatic
And I'm going to look
leadership.
at Aiden.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at Aiden, and I want him to know I'm being serious.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Aiden believes
I want to
you.
convey, get the fuck out.
Yeah, Aiden, you give him the look, and he's like, all right, cool. No longer playing. Starting to leave.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me give me your charismatic leadership.
Rolled an 8, so that's
Awesome.
a 15.
Okay, awesome. So new command for everybody not in the meat grinder, because the meat grinder people, they are no longer paying attention to you.
Right.
But everybody else who is looking for the VTOL and all that kind of stuff, they're starting to bolt in all directions. Some people in their haze are storming the stage and going back, and you're telling them, no, go the other way. I assume. Other people are just running.
No, if they storm the stage, I'm going to be, she's fucking that way, let's go!
Awesome. Okay,
and
cool.
I'm literally going to take my guitar like an axe and charge.
Backstage. Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you've got...
I don't care if I hit her. I don't care if I go after her. I don't care if I even see her. I just want the crowd to think I went after a fucking assassin with my guitar.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. No, this shit is on social media right now. No, this is all good. Okay, cool. So you've got people charging the stage. Some of them, again, you have a mix. You have a blend of people here. You have people who are cybered up, people who are not.
Yeah.
And they're on the stage with you and they're going back. Adam is leaving. They're going off the front left away from the meat grinder situation, and they're as fast as they can carrying whatever instrument they think they can get away with out the door. The drummer is fucking gone. He's not going to try and carry any of that stuff. All right. Yeah. Cool. Trace, what is your movement? What is your run?
27.
Okay, cool. So you can very easily at the end of this round be at the back of the stage, having popped your head out, or you can even stand out there if you want. But you can see this solo. She's out there with this silent rifle, and she's back by your green room door. She hasn't even fully stepped into the cage yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And end of the round, I just wanted you to kind of see where you're at.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Top of the round, you hear more gunfire behind you in the meat grinder situation, and you intuit that it is still going very well for your crowd. Just the law of numbers say that it's going well for your crowd. Vice, what do you want to do, man?
So, what were those bullets I picked up earlier? Because that's what I'm rocking now.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how many there were.
Yeah, so those bullets are explosive tipped. So instead of you do like a +2.
Yeah.
Right.
Or a +1.
Okay, instead of a +1, you're doing a +4.
Okay, so that was not 24 points of damage. That was like 27. But I don't know if that makes a difference.
27 to her. It was a leg, right?
Yeah, it was like right leg or something like that.
Okay, we'll call it right leg. You did pierce her armor, so it goes down a notch, but you did not cause her physical pain. Okay, cool. Good.
So that's just what I'm rocking.
Just so you know, you have a mag of that.
Okay, so that's 8 of them. So I have 7 left.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Vice, you still have your pistol. You're behind some gear. You see Trace and some crowd is on the backstage, and they're looking out back at where this assassin is, and you have no idea where Rich is because you were ducked back. You have no idea where he went.
So if we're not leaving,
I just want to get enough distractions so you can, but I don't know if you guys are
see the. So can I see the solo from here?
Yeah, you peek out, you see her. She's not taking cover. You guys haven't really done much to her yet, so she thinks this is a cakewalk. So she's standing in that doorway. She hasn't gotten to act yet. She's in that back alley area. Remember? I was talking about earlier, you got the fence, but this back alley. So she's there, and you can see her firing into underneath the stage. At least that's what she was doing. She's now taking stock of a new picture. But yeah, that you see her, and you have a clear shot. She's not behind any cover or any of that kind of stuff.
Okay. So I guess first, I would like to try to shoot her in the head if possible.
Okay. What's the range on your pistol?
50 meters.
Okay. So
I think it's in meters.
What's the
it doesn't give me
seconds.
like a it's a very heavy auto pistol.
Yeah. Okay. So you are medium range because a quarter of 50 is 12 and you're too far away for that. So you're at medium range on your auto.
Yeah.
Which the target number on that is 20.
20.
Yeah.
And so a called shot would make that 20. So I don't know if I could. Let me see. Okay, so I would have to roll a 10. and explode it.
Or dump all your luck. Or have you already dumped all your luck?
I dumped 9 of my luck into that
Oh,
first
God.
shot.
That's right. That's right.
So I'll put, and we're just gonna. It's been a good night for tens.
That's true. Just are you sure you're doing a called shot, or are you just going for it?
I'm gonna go for the called shot.
All right, cool,
Because
awesome.
I don't think it's gonna do anything otherwise.
I mean, that one round you did actually chewed through some armor, but you know,
That's not what I'm going for here.
I hear you. Yeah,
I'm going for the big one.
Do it.
I got a 10.
No, you didn't. God damn it!
I
All
did.
right, fine. I believe you. I believe you. Roll again.
And that's a 6.
Okay.
So that's a 16
16
plus 11. So 27.
27. That hits. That hits her noodle. Roll your damage. She's still taking off the damage from her armor, and then it gets multiplied. So
yeah, I'm just trying to be like, hey, maybe think twice, go somewhere else.
she's like, maybe I think about you next instead of your guy under the.
Well, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna
okay.
use another action to run.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm out of here.
First.
Okay, looking good. 6. So 12 plus 9.
21.
Yeah, 21 plus 4, 25.
Okay, awesome. Your round packs her in the brain and you in the head, and you see the explosive go off, and she gets very stern looked at you.
I don't like that though.
You do see that her armor is scratched the fuck up though. So you did something to the armor. But she is not happy with you. And you said you're going to take another action this round and do something like run away?
Yeah, I want to use my other action to head for the exit.
Okay, cool. So you move to the front of the stage. The scene that you have before you, you have people running everywhere. There's more people coming on the stage that you have to fight your way through. There's people fighting 3 dudes in suits who have guns. Actually, what you see are one dude in a suit. And a bunch of people punching and kicking down. Then you have all these other people moving towards the other exits. You have enough movement to get down onto the ground and start making your way towards one of the exits. But before you do, give me awareness notice. Because those are all the things that are ground level, immediate, obvious. You're going to see those things.
23.
23. Okay, cool. So with the 23, you see that VTOL is the one that Trace was watching earlier. You're just now seeing it. It's now hovering above the interior section of the bar you guys are all at, the called Grindhouse. It's above that. It's about another 2 stories above it, so it's as if it was a 4-story thing. And with that, you see a gun has lowered down to the bottom of it. And that gun is starting to track around. So, you still
Also,
have another. I'm going to give you another 3 yards or meters worth of movement, but you have all of this information in order to make that decision.
So as I'm running, I'm also like, we need to go.
Okay. Yeah, you're in your thing saying, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, cool. Awesome. And where are you going? Are you going towards Grindhouse, towards the small exit, or towards the big exit?
The
big
whichever way
exit-
we park the car.
Small exit matches
from
the entrance to the green room. So I'm going to say small exit is your closest to the car.
Yeah, so I'm gonna duck and run for the car.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me a hide evade just so to see if you attract the notice of the VTOL.
Oh, jeez.
Because it is looking for you guys, not for
how about
crowd.
Stealth?
Sure. Give me stealth.
Okay, because I actually have stealth. I don't have hide evade.
Yeah, give me stealth.
Okay,
And while he's working
so
on
this will
that, Rich, what are you up to, buddy?
It's also I'm gonna try to run out of there. Now it's the trick is I really want to go through the air. I mean, through a path that gives me the most amount of cover. But I'm also trying to head out the other side. I mean, near the.
Yeah. So, and how much movement do you have? You have a 20.
I I have a 21.
21. Okay. So with 21 movement, you can get clear of this stage, right? On the floor. Now, because now you have more of stage between you and the solo, I'm going to say your cover goes back up to 10.
Okay.
But it's still skeletal in nature. So there's still like, not the best cover you've ever had. But from her, it's 10. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an awareness notice. Because you're on the ground floor, you have less information.
Yes.
And there are people coming at you. There's a crowd coming at you towards the stage.
So 17.
17. Okay. With the 17, you hear and recognize the gunfire to your left, where these guys are fighting the crowd, but you don't catch the VTOL. And you have, because you have all this crowd coming at you, and it's fucking bedlam down here. So anyways, which way are you going? You're going to the same exit towards your car?
It's sorry, you broke up a little bit.
Were you going to the same exit towards your car?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Cool. Yeah, you start making your way there. All right. Next up is my solo.
That was a 16 on stealth.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough to be amongst the crowd. That's awesome. Okay, so my solo is... What does she have eyes on? All right. So she's going to take 2 actions. The first one is she's going to try and shoot you, Weiss. You're all the way through the stage, but her HUD and all that stuff can tell her that's the guy that shot me in the head. And that was rude. So she's going to 3-round burst to you. And we'll see. You have cover and all that stuff going on.
Do we have the same
Do I have,
initiative? She and I?
No, you go after her. She rolled for shit, but she's a solo, so she has combat reflexes.
That's possession.
Yeah,
That's fine.
All right. She hits. 3-round burst. Only 2 of them hit. So first location is a 3, which is torso. Second location is a 5.
Oh, good. My right arm is coming in handy.
Oh, hey, this is your armored cyber arm.
I have 30 armor on my right arm.
Baller.
That's better than a car.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
An armored car is 40.
Yeah. Add another 10 because you have all the structure of this stage between you and her.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 10 is the top. That's the first thing that gets taken off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 10, 15. $25.
Okay. I'm gonna take some damage off. Well, I'll take 1, I think.
Not through the arm, right? Because you got 10 off the top.
Not to the arm, but to the torso.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. The first hit is to the torso.
So it was 25.
Yeah, 25. Oh yeah, your armor's all jacked up from the first guy.
Yeah, so that's 10 for the stage, and then 11 for my armor.
Yeah.
So that's leaves 4, and my body modifier is 3.
Okay. Yeah. So 1 gets through.
1.
Now I think that gets you to the next damage block.
Yeah.
All right. You gotta roll this. Is this a stun or is this a death save?
Stun.
All right.
I don't have any death saves.
Oh, sorry. You are in mortal 0.
Yeah.
So roll your stun save to see if you pass out at a -3.
Okay.
And then you roll to see if you die at your full body modifier.
If you pass out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
so that's a 2 on the stun save. So that should
you're
be
up. You're fine.
good.
You have another round of life, my friend. So good on you.
Yeah.
But shouldn't his insurance policy be kicking in once he starts making those rolls?
Oh, that is a good point. I think once you actually make a, well, I don't actually remember if it's when you make a death save or when you make a mortal, like when you're in the mortal block. Tell you what, I'll say it goes off. I'll say it goes off. D6 +1.
Let me check because I'm almost there.
Okay.
I'm in the because that's right around my drug section.
Yeah.
It's
That's true.
trauma team.
So you look that up. I'm going to have her do her 3-round burst to you, Trace, because you're up there and she can see you, right? Trace, are you there?
She shot at him,
And her
and
second
now
action,
she sees me.
yeah, because you're up on the stage,
What was,
right?
what was her
coming back.
second? What was her
Yeah.
second roll?
Oh no! I mean, I was coming back with the guitar over my head, so
Yep.
no reason for her not to see that.
Okay, yeah. She was going to do a 3-round burst to the guy that shot her in the head, and then a 3-round burst to the guy who came back. You know.
Cool. At least I get that she's shooting at me at a minus. Yeah.
Yeah. She's at a -3 to hit you.
Okay.
What was the second damage?
Oh, my apologies. That was to your
For
right
my
arm.
arm.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I need to actually roll that. Sorry, I was so concerned about you getting into mortal that I did not roll out the second damage. Oh, dude, come on. I'm sorry, dude. That is 10, 20, 25 to your arm.
Okay, that
After the first 10 is 15.
that doesn't even make it. Doesn't make it through my cyber armor.
Awesome. You see the round, pew, Wonder Woman style.
That's
off
what I.
the
That's
thing.
what I bought it for.
That's right. You've got one Wonder Woman arm, and that's what
Nice.
it finally paid off. Okay, cool. So she's done on that. She's gonna try and shoot Trace at a -3. Okay. Yep. Trace, that's gonna hit you. We're gonna see how many rounds hit you.
I don't like that.
No, only 1 round hits you out of the 3. So that's good.
It's the moment that the brainwave pattern falls into a coma state.
Okay, so as soon as you get knocked out, stun. So when you fail your stun save, that's when they're called in.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so location 8 for
I
you,
could
Trace.
also just crack the card.
Right leg.
Honestly.
You could just crack the card, yeah. All right, right leg takes some damage.
You.
Yeah. So 10, 25 to that arm.
To the leg.
To the leg. My apologies. 25 to the leg.
Okay. My armor there's a 12.
Oh God. Uh-huh.
So it means to take 13 to the leg. Is that right?
All right. So when you take 8 damage, the leg is useless. Yeah. So 13 hitboxes, right?
Mhm.
8.
He's at the
Puts me
same
at
as
mortal
me.
0.
Yeah, so you're at mortal 0. Let's go ahead and make a stun save.
Okay.
And your right leg
If I do,
go ahead.
go ahead.
I was going to say your right leg is toast at the end of this.
Okay, so my stun save is at a -3, correct?
Correct.
So I'm trying to roll under my body.
As if the body was 3 less than it is right normally.
Okay. Well, my body's a 9.
So you need to get
That's 3 less.
You need to get a 6 or less. Otherwise you
I
pass
rolled
out.
a 5.
Oh! You are up, my friend.
Well, no, I'm going down.
No,
I'm not going anywhere.
Your leg is done, but you are conscious and can still do things, which is way better than anything else. Because on your initiative, your crowd is now jumping down off the stage and rushing her. Right? So even though you're jacked up, she's gonna have a hard time staying focused on you. So on your initiative, you see these guys jumping down and running towards her to mob her. What do you do?
Fucking get me the fuck out of here!
Cool. 2 of your crowd members hear you yell and they grab your shoulders and start dragging you away.
Cool. Take me out body style. We're out of here, dude.
Awesome.
I'm gonna throw my guitar at the bitches. We're leaving.
Just all right. Give it a hurl. Let's see what happens.
I have a 2 in brawling.
Yeah, man, just fuck it.
Yeah. I should have said I'm spending luck on that. Damn.
So good.
That would have been fucking hilarious. I rolled that's a reflexes, which is 10, so that's a 15 or 17.
17. Okay. Cool. So
It's not gonna hurt her, but I want to get in here.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, get out of here. This fucking guitar smashes her in the body.
Yeah, I mean, she knows it's not going to hurt her, but still, you can't help but duck when a fucking guitar gets thrown at you.
Yeah. No, exactly. All right, cool. Your crowd. Now it's more than 2. It's probably like 4 or 5 people are carrying you as they start to see. Fuck, Trace got hit, man. Let's get him out of here. And more people are rushing. Like people who want to hurt somebody are rushing past. People who want to help are moving you.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
And I'm doing this the whole time.
Awesome. Love it. All right, top of the round. Our meat grinder off to the left. You don't see any of those people up anymore. Those 3 guys in suits, they're all down on the ground now. Weiss, what are you doing?
Am I at the door yet?
No. You have a lot of yard before you're at the door. You have at least a full round of running to get to the door.
Okay.
And you've got that VTOL hunting.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, other people are heading to the door.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just keep making my way that way, I guess, because I don't really. What else am I gonna do?
Yep.
As far away from that lady as possible.
Yeah. You start making your way.
hurt.
On your initiative, you hear small arms and rifle fire from outside of the venue. Give me an awareness notice.
Okay, that one not as good as the others.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't see it, but you hear reports of rifle fire around you, outside of the venue, sounding further away, but still not comfortably distant. So yeah, you're making your way. Give me a stealth roll to see if the VTOL is going to spot you.
Okay. Okay, so that's 19.
19
this time.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Rich, what are you up to, man?
I just keep on running. I really wanted to get as fast to the car.
My VTOL rolled a 2 to look for you. I'm so mad. All right. So I'm sorry. You're running towards the car. You're going to spend this whole round going through the crowd just to get towards the door.
Exactly.
Are you trying to stay stealthy? Actually, give me an awareness notice because you didn't see the VTOL last time. You don't know to be stealthy.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Awareness. Okay. That's a 17.
17. Okay. Yeah. So with the 17, you notice the VTOL and you see its gun is hunting for somebody.
Okay. I try to stay as stealthy as I can, but I keep on.
Give me a stealth roll.
Let me see. Stealth. That's in. Okay, got it. Oof, okay. Ooh, 10. Okay, so it's 17.
Nice.
25.
Awesome. Yeah, you
Fucking
dip
love it when
in.
the 10s come up.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, no hope of it spotting you. Okay. Solo does something. Trace, you are up. You've got guys carrying you. They now have you on the ground, and as far as you know, they're just going to run you to the closest exit, which is the big one, the big exit on the other side.
Fine.
Okay. Cool.
I'm like, let's clear out.
Cool.
I assume my guys can cover themselves and take care of themselves.
Yep.
I've caused as much chaos as I possibly can. I just want to live.
Yeah.
And so my goal is get me somewhere where I can patch up my leg.
Okay. Cool.
And I assume these are fans / buddies / whatever.
Yeah.
If they're not, they're going to be.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, these guys are carrying you. Give me an awareness notice.
Okay. Uh, 19.
19. Okay, cool. With the 19, you have been watching on that VTOL. You see the VTOL shift towards the left, towards the big exit where you're kind of starting to head your way towards. It looks like it's been taking fire from the right, just from people outside the venue.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
I'm going to tell the people carrying me, no, fucking watch that. Go to the bar.
Oh yeah, you got it. And they start moving towards the bar instead.
Because if they can just drag me in the back room, I'm fine there.
Right.
No reason for anyone to come hunting me there.
Right.
I can get a call from there to get somebody to come get me and my leg and take care of me.
Yep. All right. Next round, meat grinder is still grinding. Vice, you can get to the door this round. Now you're fighting through crowd. This again is a too small exit for the size of the venue. It does not meet fire code. As you get close, you can either wait in the crowd and kind of force your way through, and you're going to be here for a couple more rounds because it's just time. Just time to wait for the people, or find a more creative way out of here. But if you want to get out this round, you're not going to be able to get through this tiny ass door where everybody's funneling to it. You're just going to have to wait for these guys to give you room. And like, if you were a building inspector, you would think, oh, this is a trample hazard. Like people are about to die,
Yeah. What would Vice do?
Yeah.
Because I know what Ethan would do, but what would Vice do?
Right.
He would probably try to make himself small and just keep in the crowd.
Okay.
Just kind of surf in the crowd.
Cool.
Like the little bear.
Yep.
Just
Give me another stealth roll. And since you're
Don't
dedicating
point a gun at me.
Since you're dedicating completely to stealth at this point, I'll give you a +4 circumstance because you're no longer like running as fast as you can and shit like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so that's gonna be a really good one. That's plus 26.
Okay, awesome. Rich. Rich, you see Trace behind you being carried like his, Jesus style. Through the yard.
Rock God.
He's got like 6 people carrying him through this crowd. You see the VTOL is shifted left. You still hear that gunfire. That gunfire is happening again this round. And you kind of lost Vice. You saw him just ahead of you. You don't know where he is. He's one with the mob at this point.
Okay, so how far away am I from Trace?
You're I'll call it 15 yards from Trace. I mean, remember this is a big yard with a big venue fitting thousands of people. So it's a big space. So you're probably 15-ish yards from Trace.
Okay, and he's pretty much buddy surfing, or is he carried around by a group of people?
He's being carried by a dedicated group of people. Now, more people are like mobbing because it's Trace, but still a lot of people are just leaving because there's gunfire. People have been dying. And other people are still rushing the stage. I mean, like there's 9,000 people here, all of them making 9,000 different decisions about what to do with their lives. And so you have just a chaotic scene all around you.
Okay, so I'm just going to run up to Trace and stay right underneath him, and I'm just going to be one of the... I just let's get Trace out of here.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. So you join the crew helping Trace. Give me an awareness notice as you make your way towards Trace.
Okay, that's 20.
20. Okay, cool. So on that, as you're making your way towards Trace, you see that VTOL's gun start to track in towards Trace.
Oh shit.
So do you want to change your action?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, just as a general knowledge, if I decide...
I'm sorry, you broke up. I can't hear you.
Okay, so about the VTOL. So based on what I know, if I decide to shoot it, do I have any chance of actually damaging it?
Sure.
Or
yeah. You have a rifle. You have an assault rifle. Or a high-powered rifle. VTOLs have armor, but the one you're looking at is not like a combat cab. It's like an armored corp car. I mean, it's got a thickish hide, but it's by no means a combat cab. So your gun would absolutely do damage to it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do if it's already tracing Trace, what I'm gonna do is just take out the rifle, point at whatever the driver should be, and I want to shoot. Now, here's the trick: if I try to target specifically the area of the driver. I mean, would that be a call shot?
That'd be a called shot, yeah. And the other thing that sucks for you is you're aiming up, so you're looking at a pretty tight window. It's basically a headshot, is what you're, in terms of like size of what you're really working with here. So it'd be a -4 to hit.
A -4.
Yeah.
Now, if I do a 3-round shot, would that with the
That'd be a +3.
Got it. Okay. I do it, and I use the 3 luck that I have left.
Awesome. Get that driver, dude.
Man. Okay, so
yeah, you're aiming for the glass where the driver is. It's a tough shot, but you might make it. So roll it out, man.
Okay. What's the target number?
I'm gonna say this guy is medium range for you, so 21.
Sorry, how much?
21.
21. Ooh, okay.
That's doable for Rich.
It's. I hope.
Wait. Hold on. What's the range of your gun? It might be close.
Okay, let me see.
Most auto rifles are 400 meters.
Okay.
What kind of gun is it?
400 meters. 400 meters.
Okay. So it's within 100 meters. So it's actually close range. So your target number is 16, not 21.
Okay, 16. So that would be 16, and I have the +3 from luck. That's +6 -4. So it's a net +2. Okay.
No, my apologies.
Sorry.
I said 16. Add your luck, so it's really a 13 to hit.
It's a 13 to hit. Okay, 13, and I have the +3 because it's no, sorry, it's a 13, but it's a +3 because of the burst, and it's a minus, right? Because
so the real target number is 15.
Okay.
And I went ahead and took your +3 from the 3-shot burst and -4 from the called shot and made it 16. You add your 3 luck to your roll.
Okay, so 13. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so on the die, you need to be better than a 13.
Okay, got it.
Sorry for doing partial math on you.
No, it's okay. So
we're down to the wire, kids. The shot to save your friend's life. What? What? No! How is it that you guys get these clutch 10s? How? Oh, I'm so mad. All right, do it. Roll it again.
Load that shit.
Roll it again.
And it's a 3. So in total, that's a
13 without your skills.
I know. Oh my god, dude.
25. That's a 28.
All right. Roll your d6.
Okay.
Give me that 3-round hit, baby.
5. It's a 5.
It's all 3 hit.
Yes.
Bitch.
Oh my god. Roll your damage. Damage. I cannot believe you got this clutch 10.
Epic.
Oh my god.
Okay, there goes. The first one. It's 9, 10. It's an 18.
Second. It was a what? An 18?
18.
Okay. Okay. Next one.
Ooh, okay. 10, 21, 24.
24, nice. Okay, hold on a second. You're seeing rounds go through the window.
Last one. 10, 18, 20.
Okay. And sorry, what was your last bullet that hit this guy?
20.
Glass has. Can we? Four, right? 13 minus 9, 4.
Yeah.
And then turns into 8 minus his body. Okay. Cool.
All we need is for him to run away.
Yeah. Well, let's see if he gets knocked out with those 3 shots
Yeah, no
that
kidding.
just hit him the noodle. All right. Oh, what is the? Look at it. Because you got him to mortal 0 between those 3 shots, right?
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. You got him just into mortal 0. So he's at a -3 on his stun roll. Okay, cool. VTOL starts to veer. Motherfucker.
And lands on the solo.
Motherfucker. So you knocked the guy out. He went comatose because you went through the glass into his noodle with 3 shots, all 3 shots. And for a bit the armor was fine. It was fine. But didn't last forever. And he gets knocked out because he fails his body save. And then he rolls a 10 on his death save. So he's dead. Like the VTOL driver is dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna roll on the grenade table to see where it lands. Because the grenade table here has a nice scatter.
Oh, yeah.
Scatter.
Yeah.
All right. Lands at a 7, which is forward and to the left. So from its perspective, cool. You see in a tight grouping, all 3 rounds, cack. You see blood splatter. It starts to drift and veer and start falling in towards the crowd. And we'll see where it lands next round. All right. Next up, after Rich, it's going to take it 3 seconds to crash. Solo, she's back there
That would be head.
doing something. Trace, what do you want to do? You see this
Can I see
VTOL, starting to dip in. Parabolic arc, you might not really know exactly how it's going to land, but it's drifting in kind of towards this crowd, kind of maybe sort of towards you guys. But you don't know how far in it's going to get. Cannot believe he failed his fucking death save. That sucks.
That's the worst.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Way to fucking deal with this problem, man. That's awesome.
Okay. Go! The fucker's trying to murder us.
Awesome. So they shift away. Still going towards the exit, but veering away from the.
I was trying to get him to go into the bar to go out the back.
Yeah, they're still going towards the bar, but they're giving room for the VTOL. You know, they're kind of running at an angle now.
But I'm saying it into my mic.
Oh, okay.
So I want that over the PA.
Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely over the PA.
And the goal being everyone. I'm pointing and yelling. They're trying to murder.
Awesome.
So I want everybody to see the car coming down.
Yeah.
With the thought that, well, he can't shoot me, so now he's going to try and run me over. Right? Or that's the narrative I'm telling the crowd.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Cool.
Cool. Give me your crowd is all over the place, man. Give me your charismatic leadership.
Okay. 12.
12. Okay. Now is that at minuses because of all the shit you've taken?
No, I'm not giving myself a minus.
Okay. So you're hurt. It sucks. So it's not quite as effective, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Still pretty damn good. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Crowd continues to do all kinds of different things. And these now 8 guys are running you. They've got enough people now that they can run without being slowed down by your weight. All right, guys, back at the top of the round. I know we're close to stop time. I would feel really bad stopping now.
Ooh, I don't want to stop.
Okay.
No, that's all.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Cool. So Vice, what are you doing?
So do I see?
Oh yeah, no. You see
Do I
this VTOL?
see Trace and Rich?
No,
That they're together.
give me a. Rich moved towards Trace, but stopped to take that shot. So go ahead and give me an awareness notice to figure out if you can see where everything's at. You definitely see this VTOL coming in. You hear the whine of the engines kick up as it, as the dead guy is like clenched and his foot has stomped on something.
Yeah. 18.
18. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
With an 18, you can see Trace and Rich. The thing is, you're in the middle of this big crowd now. So, and you've been trying to stay small. So you prairie dog it, and you can see those two, and they're probably about 12 feet apart from each other.
Do they seem like they're heading in a direction where they would eventually get to where I'm going?
No, they're not heading towards you at all. They're heading towards the
gee.
bar, towards Grand House, the interior
I don't
of
like
Grand
that.
House.
Get out, dude. Just get out. We trust you to clear.
Yeah, so I'm just
You can be drugs leader.
going with the crowd.
Okay. Yeah, you stay in, tucked in, and you're still moving towards this gate.
And
people are pushing and shoving, so you're kind of fighting to give yourself a little bit of space so you don't get smushed in.
Yeah, and in my little radio thing, I'm just like, we're still heading to the car, right? Are we heading to the car? I'm heading to the car.
Rich, yeah, you've got the radio
We'll see
in.
you there.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see you there. We'll see you there. Don't worry.
All right. Cool.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. So, Rich, you have successfully killed the VTOL. On your turn, you see it dip down and nose straight into the dirt and flip, and it definitely crushed at least two people. As those engines, like it hits the ground, the engines are still thrusting. It drags itself along the ground as it like ends up upside down. Engines thrusting. The thing is wrecked, and there might be people in there still alive, but the driver, you sure she is not alive. And so, yeah, you see this breaking out. What do you want to do?
It's screw it. I just keep on walking towards Trace, and the original plan. I just get up to him, just carry him, and start walking out.
Cool. Yeah, you're part of the running team now, getting him towards the bar. And at the end of this round, you guys are going to be basically at the bar. All right. Solo does something. Trace.
I don't see her anymore, right?
No. Yeah, you haven't seen her for at least 3 rounds.
Okay. Just encourage everybody to get going. We want to get out of here.
Yep.
As soon as they can get me down and through the bar, I want to go out the front, through the bar part out the front, and try and get this crew of people that is taking care of me to a place where I can get my legs seen so I don't lose it.
Yeah.
And buy them all a drink. My whole plan at this point is clear out, get medical assistance, get drunk.
Yep. Love it. All right.
It's a good plan.
Top of the round. Go ahead.
All I'm doing is looking for that bitch.
Yeah. So you're looking behind.
I was assuming the crowd's carrying me this way, and I'm watching.
Give me an awareness notice.
And I want my pistol away, ready to go.
Since you're eyeballing for her specifically, give me an awareness notice.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I have to remember where the things are. Okay. That's a 20.
Okay. So with a 20, you glance back. You're kind of doing like rolling your head back because of the way they're carrying you, right? So everything's kind of upside down. But you rolled really well. And sure enough, as you are being carried away at the end of this round, you see her. She's now at the top of the stage towards the back. She's got blood all over her, and she's got like this long hair kind of all around, and you see her like pushing it back, like looking right at you, and with her other hand, she's reloading her rifle, and she looks pissed. So
aim.
Okay, you spend the round aiming. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Top of the round, Vice.
Am I outside yet?
You are really close to the gate. I'm going to say at the end of this round, you're going to be through the gate.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing my thing.
Okay, awesome.
Keep hiding.
Yeah, give me a brawl.
A brawl?
A brawl to make sure you get some space.
Great. Is that okay? That is under reflexes. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 16.
Remember your minuses.
That's a 13.
Okay. Awesome. That's still enough. Above a 10 is enough to mosh your way to giving enough space so you don't get smushed. Someone else here is probably getting smushed, but you are not getting smushed. All right, Rich.
Okay.
Rich, you see, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. You see Trace, like, lull back, and, like, his hand goes up and behind him as he's, like, pointing towards something with his gun.
Okay. Can I figure out, what he's
Yeah,
pointing
you can. You look that direction. Give me an awareness notice, just because there's a lot of chaos. I would normally give it to you, but again, you have people on the stage, so it's can you parse the signal from the noise?
Exactly. Let me see. That's an 18.
Okay, yeah, because you've got him kind of bird dogging it. You see her. There are people around her, right?
Mhm.
So just so you know, shooting at her, she has cover by meat bags, but she is done reloading and is looking like really pissed off at you guys as she is gonna raise her gun and try and kill you both.
Ooh,
But
okay.
you get to go first because you rolled really well on initiative and she did not.
Got it. So no, I just aim. Go ahead and first once
Awesome.
again.
Awesome. I'm gonna say that you guys have moved pretty far, so this is a medium range. This is gonna be in the 200 yards ish range.
Okay.
For you. So medium range is target number 20 base.
Got it.
Are you doing a called shot?
It's no. Okay. So let me see. So that's a plus 3, right? Because of the 3-round burst.
Yep.
And
Excuse me.
that's a 25.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, you hit. Let's see how many bullets hit.
3.
Nice. All right, let's do locations and damage.
Okay, locations. Let's go with the first one. Let's see.
3 headshots.
Okay, first one. 8.
Which is
Right leg.
Right leg. Okay.
Okay, right leg. There goes 10. That's 18.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, number 2. It's a 4. That's the torso.
Okay.
We have 10, 21, 23.
23. Awesome.
And final one is a 3. That's a torso again.
Okay.
That's 12, 17, 18.
18. All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you see these rounds cack on her, on her leg and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
She still looks mad. But you're definitely hitting her. And not the people around her. Very importantly, you're not hitting the people around her. Because I don't think that, Rich is a cool dude, but I think like he wouldn't want to kill somebody else.
No, of course.
All right, Trace, you're up, man.
Called shot.
Do it. So again, you have a pistol.
Yep.
What is the pistol's range? She's
50.
around 50. Oh man. Okay. Because it's a pistol, you're at extreme range. Okay. So you need to be hitting like a 30. You've got a plus because of your aim. But go ahead and make your shot.
Okay, spending all the rest of my luck.
Sweet.
Okay, so I'm starting with a 26.
Nice.
Because I have a pistol of 8 luck, and a reflex of 10.
And you're doing a called shot, which is another plus 4 difficulty.
So I'm starting with a 30.
Okay.
8! Fuck you!
Roll your damage. Let's roll your damage. Oh my god. You guys, this is awesome.
Okay, that's 5. 2 and 2. So that's 9. And 5 is 14 plus 1 is 15.
All right, good. All right, good stuff. Cool. Yeah, you see that kink through her. You definitely pierced her skin weave.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought this was just going to be like a moment where I get to talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's enough to get through skin weave for sure.
Sweet.
Okay, cool. And she's gonna shoot. All right. Oh. Okay, she shoots, but a 3-round burst, but only one of them hits at you, Trace, because she's shooting you.
Okay.
You shot her.
Well,
in the
yeah,
head.
because I also called her a cunt.
Yeah, through the PA, she's like, "Oh." Location is an 8.
Uh-oh.
Right leg.
God,
Right leg.
which is already
That's
already
my
soup.
wasted leg. I mean, she just shoots me in the soup.
Yeah, it still does pain. 10. All right, 22.
So the leg was murder anyway.
Right. I mean,
So does skin weave do anything?
yeah. I mean, it still protects you. Whatever's left
Okay.
still protects you. It's just more pain into your body. More arteries are getting hit, kind of
I'm
thing.
totally gonna pass out. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I have a armor of 12 in that leg.
Okay, so that's
So
12
I
off the
take
top.
10 to the leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So do I keep taking it as damage even though
Yeah.
that leg is okay?
Yeah, because you still have arteries, you still have blood flowing down there, and she's
Yep.
just continuing to jack it up. The leg is gone from a usability perspective, but it still
Sure.
like carries blood for you. So,
Sure.
all right, so another 10, dude. Oh my god, not doing. Is that into mortal?
Okay, so I'm at mortal 2. Yeah. I'm full in mortal 2.
Okay, roll your stun.
And I'm out of
save.
luck.
Yeah, roll your stun save -5.
I rolled a 2.
Fucking A. Fucking A. You are still up.
I-
I cannot.
Are you
believe
sure? Let's do the math. I'm not sure that's true.
What's your body?
My save is my body's a 9. So no, it really is. I did save. Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, dude.
I thought I would only save it on 1.
No, dude.
I thought I was fucked at that point. Okay, so yeah.
So yeah, Rich, you're there. You see him
Son of a
take another
bitch.
round, and he just like knuckles down and fights through it, and there's blood coming out of him. You do need to get stabilized. At this point, you need to get stabilized.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my god, I cannot believe you're still up. Wow. I thought for sure this was a dead trace. I thought for sure this was a dead trace. All right.
Yeah, and honestly, I was like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, going
It
out
goes out
and
like this?
bang. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Oh my god. Okay. End of this round, you guys are in the grindhouse. So yeah, you guys are. There's now too many people for her to get a clean shot. She might decide to shoot through people, but
Right.
you guys are now out of line of sight of her, even though she's on a stage.
So can I stabilize myself, or do I have to have
No.
somebody do it for me?
Somebody with medic tech
First
skill.
aid's got to do it.
First aid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
No. Somebody in this room totally has medic. So somebody in this room totally has first aid. But
Okay.
the question now is, can you get their attention and get them to address you besides saving their own lives? You know what I'm saying? At
Right.
this point. So I'm sorry.
Also-
At the top of the round is Weiss.
Am I outside yet?
You are outside. It's still packed just because of the way that funnels work. But
Yeah.
you are getting more and more breathing room. So yeah, you're now outside.
Okay.
Out here, you can see some people with rifles. Looks like, I don't know, dudes, probably gangers, with rifles, and they are like looking at the sky, looking at the crowd. They're trying to eyeball stuff, but they're not finding what they're looking for.
They want to do violence.
Yeah, they're just violent assholes, not
Yeah.
Arisaka, just violent dudes looking for people. Yeah. They were the ones
Yeah.
shooting at the hover car earlier. All right.
Okay.
So, anyways,
Those
yeah,
are
you're
not
out.
people.
You've got the car is like a dead run. You know, it's like what, a half block away, 3/4 of a block away.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna head to the car.
All right. Are you walking or are you running?
Probably.
Are you gonna stealth? Is really what I'm asking here.
Yeah. So wait, is the car? Can we see the car from here?
No, it's like around a bend. You guys stashed it.
Okay. So yeah, I'll try to be stealthy because I don't like that lady.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And I don't want her to see me.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you stealth. I'm not gonna make you roll because at this point it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
If you weren't stealthing, then that'd be a problem. But if you're not, if you are, then it's okay. All right. In the building, Rich, you're with Trace in the grindhouse, dude. It's a madhouse in here. The liquor wall is smashed to shit. People have been stealing stuff. People have been looting on their way out, trying to save their lives. The tables are turned, chairs. People have like made cover with like somebody's got a gun in here, like trying to shoot at bad guys, but he's not getting a shot. He's just looking tough. Is really what he's doing. He's just some poser. Like, I got this, guys. It's cool, you know. Like, and so yeah, this place is thrashed, completely thrashed. But I mean, you're in cover now. You are. You can't see her. She can't see you.
Okay. No. So I just okay. I try to lower Trace, and I just start. I mean, just turning around. It's like, so anyone here a medic? Anyone here know any first aid? I mean, we need help.
Yep.
Trace needs your help.
All right. Cool. Give me a. Oh man, give me like a persuade, because you're fighting against people's natural fight or flight. So you're gonna have to persuade somebody to try and help, and that kind of thing.
So fast talk persuasion.
It's with okay, got it. So it's a 24.
24. All right, good stuff. You already have a crew of people who are helping him. You stop some people, and it takes you this whole round, to find someone with first aid who's willing to help.
Got it.
All right, Trace, make a save for me, because you're this far in, man.
I rolled a 6.
All right,
And I'm at a -5, so
okay. Yeah, you pass out.
I go down.
Yeah, but there is somebody here, and they're gonna try and help you. All right, next round, Vice, still stealthing your way to the car, right? Oh, I think Ethan. Oh, Ethan, you there?
Oh yeah. It cut out for a little bit.
So Vice, you're still making your way to the car.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I'm gonna roll this person's medic check. Girl got a 10.
Yes, my girl.
She got a 9 on top of that. So yeah, at the end of this, at the end of this round, Trace is stabilized. He's still passed out, but he is stabilized. Rich. So let's go to the next round. She had to spend the whole round getting Trace so that he didn't just die here in this room. Vice, you're still making your way to the car. You've got, since you're stealthing, you still have another like 12 seconds or so before you're going to get there. You're making a beeline. You're going straight to it, but you're being stealthy and trying not to draw a lot of attention to yourself. Rich, what are you doing?
Okay, I just tending to Trace. I mean, I just look around, just making sure that the solo is not coming close to us.
Give me an awareness notice.
Okay.
She needs to go home.
Shoot, she is.
Okay,
she's
19.
mad.
Not what they do.
No, she's mad. What is it?
19.
19. Okay, cool. You don't see her, but you do see the chaos that she is making getting to you. You see the crowd.
Flying people going.
Yeah. You see the crowd at this point is like a herd. You know, it's long past the point of assembled and orderly. It now moves like a school of fish or a flock of birds. So you see people surging left and right, but generally making a path for her. She's like maybe halfway down the yard at this point. She's moving as fast as she can, but she's no longer murdering everybody. She's now trusting that people are going to be getting out of her way. And mostly people are. But you can see the crowd effect as people are, you know, surging towards and away, and you can just kind of see the wake that she's making.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you do? with that information.
Okay. Now, do I still? Okay, I remember. I mean, there was the policeman, the poser, right? He was. Is he still around there?
Oh, totally. Yeah. Okay, he's not a policeman. He's just a poser. He's just some dude with a gun who's flipped a table and is like behind it with his gun over the thing sideways, like he's some badass. But I mean, give me a human empathy.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let me see. Human empathy. Okay. Let me see. That's human perception, right?
Yeah. Sorry, human perception. My
Okay.
apologies.
Okay. Got it. 18.
This guy is not reliable. He is just. I mean, he's scared. He's got a gun. He might shoot at somebody, but he is not reliable. He's just doing this to look tough, and his dedication to this stance is as long as he thinks he's going to survive.
Got it. So now, okay. Based on I mean, the trajectory that the solo is following, is she coming towards Stress?
Yeah, she's coming to you guys. She knows you went in here, and she's going to try and find you and murder you both.
Got it. Is there just around there anywhere where I can take cover? Because I know she'll try to get close to where Trace is.
Totally.
What I
Yeah.
want to do.
There's a big, huge bar that is nice and thick and sturdy that you can get behind. Now, Trace is now stabilized. The chick who's first aided, he's good. He's not gonna bleed out anymore. Because you spent all of last round making that happen.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are gonna move Trace now.
Yeah, they're gonna carry me the hell out.
Yeah. So we did. Okay.
Like you see them prepping to carry him, just so you have all the information at your fingertips.
Okay, got it. So how long before we're actually outside of this area?
You guys could be outside of this building this round. It's not a very deep building, but it's which way do you want to go? How do you want to stay here and buy him time, or do you want to leave with him? All that kind of stuff.
It's no. If we can get out right now, I mean, if she's like halfway towards where we are, we should be able to get out and hopefully probably get close to the car.
Yeah.
So okay, no, I just go ahead and I thank the girl, and we just carry once again Trace and just get him out of there.
Yeah, cool. You make that move, and now that you're leaving, you note that there's people here that are scared. There's lots of people here that are scared. Lots of people running around, and then there's like 10% of people with their phones out. Just like, whoa, just filming the whole thing, like just amazed at what they're witnessing. As you guys get the F out of this building. Now you're on the street again. There's people everywhere. There's bedlam. People are surging in, surging out, all this kind of stuff. But you guys are outside on the street, heading towards the car. With everybody moving towards the car with all due haste, you're going to make it to the car. Because unless you stop.
No.
Yeah. And she's going to be running after you, but she's fighting a crowd. And a crowd that's not super nice to her, but is also not wanting to engage with her because she's already killed plenty. All right. I say you guys get to the car and we should probably stop it here. Because it's like 12:30. Or 1:30 Ethan's time.
Nice.
No, I'm in Central Time right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so we're good.
Yeah, no big deal. Go another hour. No, I'm just kidding. Awesome. Guys, I cannot believe you survived this. I cannot believe you survived this.
We were really with it on the 10s this week.
You were. Like all the ones that mattered. All the 10s that mattered. You were on it.
I rolled like 3 in a row earlier. And then 2 on the same roll.
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Maybe I need new dice.
Yeah.
No, they're good dice. I like them.
No, dude. I mean, guys, that was a well-organized Arisaka strike team. I mean, they knew what they were about. They knew who their people were, and good effing job, guys. That's awesome. Good job. All right.
I will say this. The one thing we did do well is we all remembered to spend our luck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Spending those lucks on those called shots
Yeah.
I spent 9 just because I was angry at the beginning of the session. I was 9 on just like, I don't like this.
Yeah. No, that's
But
great.
I'm glad I mean, if I'd spent it on the solo, it wouldn't have had as big of a wouldn't have made as big of a bang.
She is pretty heavily armored. Yeah, that's the problem with her is that she's not
Right.
super fast. She doesn't have like tons of movement allowance, but she's very thick-hided, and so that's
She
just
took an
tough.
Armorlight 44 to the face. She's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she took an explosive round earlier.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, the
I
girl
mean, the
is-
explosive round hit first,
yeah,
and that's probably the only reason my pistol even did damage to her at all.
right. Yeah, because it had already taken a layer off. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, everybody at home who's watching, this has been High Shelf Gaming. I'm David, and we got Phil and Hugo and Ethan. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream here because holy crap! But I do love our little after show hangouts. So good night, everybody who's still watching. Thanks a ton for tuning in.